Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for patiently waiting.
Yeah, we were scrambling, as always, to get everything hooked up. You know, we should always do that well ahead of time, but do we?
Yeah,
No.
we thought it was all set up. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Happy 2026. We haven't done a YouTube live stream since last year. Was it
last year.
November, maybe?
Had to.
You guys tell us. I don't know exactly what the dates are.
I do believe it was like
Was it November?
November sometime. I don't know for sure.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Hello. How is 2026 treating you? I'm redoing my tea here. We went to church today, and it's like gross and rainy and chilly here in Nashville. And I didn't get my tea this morning, so I'm having it now.
And I didn't get my coffee. We did get I got about a 20-minute nap, which is also why I was scrambling around to get everything hooked up, because I prioritized 20 minutes of sleep over...
Guys, he was so tired, he passed out. Waiting, drum roll. Well, hopefully it wasn't too crazy. Waiting patiently, not really, just waiting patiently. Well, we're glad you guys are on. Thanks for joining. Okay, it's going to be a long 5 minutes. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's good to be back with everybody.
Hello. Happy Loveberry. Is that how you would say it? Loveberry month? That's cute.
So.
I love it.
I think so.
Hello, Joey. How are you?
What's
Thanks
up,
for
guys?
joining. Oh, Nashville Mount Juliet.
Hello.
Oh, so you're dealing with the weather here, too.
You dealt with the icy, nasty weather that we had last month.
Yeah, were you out of power? Let us know.
Yeah. Greetings from Nashville.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Hi, Catherine. Thank you so much for your Christmas card. I literally
appreciate that.
just got it, and it made our whole
Yeah.
week. So thank you. That was
Thank
really
you
sweet
for
of you.
if you were one of the people like Catherine who did send us a Christmas card. We had a
Yes.
lot of Christmas cards come in this
I
year.
literally have them on my desk. So thank you guys so much.
We obviously didn't get to write back to all of them or acknowledge all of them in a public way, but know that it did not go unseen or unappreciated. We really were grateful for all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got a couple before we went on our Christmas market group trip, which we'll talk more about. But then when we got home, we were right in the thick of all the Christmas stuff, and we just got stacks of Christmas cards,
Literally,
which was so amazing.
We did not even decorate for Christmas until the 21st. That's how wild December was for us. So I think we picked them up. My mom came into town, and it was just chaos. So,
Yeah.
but thank you guys so much. It was really sweet.
Yeah,
It made me
really
tear
was.
up and cry. Greetings from Birmingham, Alabama area. Just finished watching the Reykjavik spelling. I'm
I think
totally
you
with
did.
you on that.
I think you actually nailed that.
Nailed it. Well, thanks so much for watching it.
Yeah, I've typed that out way too many times with writing itineraries and with the blogs and the YouTube stuff. So I feel like I've got it locked into my memory.
Not
but,
this girl.
Yeah, it's a challenging one. The Icelandic language as a whole.
For sure.
That's one we didn't. I won't say we didn't attempt. We attempted to say some of the words. I will say we didn't do very well at saying them correctly.
Like, even at the end of the video, I'm like, welcome to church.
Still don't know how to say the name of that church.
But what's funny is when you write Reykjavik Iceland vlog, I literally, in Premiere Pro, the editing software I use, I literally just wrote Iceland food tour.
Didn't even put Reykjavik.
Oh, from South Wales.
up?
Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
We
thank you
can't
for
wait to
being
get
here.
over there.
I know. Definitely on the list.
I know. I love how everybody's saying hi to everybody.
What's
Hi,
up,
George.
George
We got
and
Stacy.
Stacy.
We got Courtney from Knoxville.
What's up, Courtney? Got
Michelle. We got Beth in the house.
What's up, Beth?
How are you? We got Corey.
on.
Oh, we got so many people. East
Yeah.
Tennessee. I
Oh,
love
nice.
it. Thanks, guys, for joining. We're so excited. What is this? Post singles awareness 50% off all chocolate.
Oh, it is day after Valentine's.
Matt used to go do that all the time, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
After every holiday.
Yeah, after the holidays, we meet in college. I mean, we didn't have much money, so we would always go and.
After the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Do they still do that? I guess so. Chicago. How's the weather up in Chicago?
Yeah.
We got
probably
Ann
cold.
Arbor. Yeah, probably
cold there as
cold
well.
or windy, one of the two. Oh, Josh, that's so
Oh, Josh.
sweet. The wait is
Whatever.
over.
Thank you, Josh. We
That's
appreciate
so
that.
sweet. Thank you.
That means more than you know. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we appreciate it very
And
much.
we always love when we see your name pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Always a joy.
Yeah. It's really great reading like your comments and seeing you guys on live streams. Like we actually really do notice your usernames probably
Mm-hmm.
more than you realize. So yeah, it just means the world when we get to see your name pop up.
Yeah.
So
And
thanks so much,
sometimes when
Josh.
your real name, that like some of our Patreon members that
True.
are on here, we learn, you get to know them, they become friends, and so we'll know them by their real name, and then they may have a username that's completely different than their real name, and I don't realize I'm commenting back to someone that I've known and been friends with for a year or so now. So sometimes it takes me a minute to make the connection between those usernames when
No,
they don't match names.
Do you remember? So one of my supervisors at my job
Oh yeah.
was
He was one,
commenting
yeah.
on our stuff all the time, and I'm like, oh, I love his username. That's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And it was like almost a year. He was
Probably.
like, do you not know that's me? And I was like, no, I had no idea.
How would we have ever tied that name to you? So,
It was so funny.
so we also appreciate that yours is your name.
Yeah,
Josh.
so that's true. Like Koala Bear, we recognize your username.
Yep.
I don't know. Thank you for all the wonderful travel videos. Always so exciting and interesting.
Oh, we
Thank you
appreciate
so
it. Thank
much.
you.
We wish we could get more of them out for you guys, if we're being honest.
Yeah, we would.
But we appreciate your patience
Yeah.
in watching them when they do go live. That
We
means more
would.
than
We
you
would
know.
love to do a video every week. That's just not been the case at all for the last. Let's be real, like 2.5 years. But even every 10 days would be amazing. But it just gets to be a challenge with the travel, all the editing. A lot of time goes into the editing process.
Mm-hmm.
But we're working on trying to get some other people on board. We have one guy that
That'd help.
helps us edit some, and we're talking to some other people to potentially on board and help kind of maybe speed up that process, maybe make it a little bit more efficient and faster.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can get content out a little more, if not even more, soon, like quicker, maybe at least more consistently.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great way to say that. Hello.
What's up,
Salvars.
Brenda?
I was spelling your name out, and Matt was like, make sure you spell it correctly.
Y'all know she's misspelled your last name a couple times.
What other ones do we have? More Matt and Nat live, please.
We enjoy doing the lives.
Yeah, it is a goal of ours for 2026. We were like, what could we improve on? And definitely doing live streams.
Yeah, so we're at least once a quarter, which I know is not that much, but we're maybe every other month. That might happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'm glad you've missed us, though, so thanks.
Yeah.
Julie says, I've been MIA. Great to see you again. Oh, well, we're happy you're back. Thanks for joining in, and we're excited you guys are here. Oh, San Antonio. Y'all inspired me to start as a part-time travel agent. Any advice?
Love that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, honestly, like your friends and family are the first people that will know you as like the travel person.
Yep.
And just giving advice to them, helping them out with travel agent stuff.
Yeah, the more that you can become known as the travel person in your circle, your community, then it just spreads from there.
Mm-hmm.
We did like the travel agent thing for a short time,
Mm-hmm.
about a year, early on in the process of doing Adventures of Matt and Nat, and then the
YouTube part, the editing part, the whole thing, it just took over our
lives. This part of the
lives.
business took over, but that is such a neat and fun way to help others create memories as well, which is why we initially started doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like we've got friends or family members that do it often, and I mean, they've grown their businesses like crazy, and they've just become known even in our family as the travel agent. And so that's probably my advice.
I'd say start in your community, your circle, immediate circle of influence, as I'm sure you already are, and it only grows from there. And just stay
word of mouth,
staying consistent with it.
Yeah. We missed you guys by one day on the Christmas market in Munich and Vienna.
Oh, wow.
I hope you guys had so much fun. We would have loved to have run into you guys.
So you guys had the unusually warm weather as well.
Yeah, or did you come on the... Oh, yeah, I guess it was the warm weather part.
In Munich, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that crazy? Mm-hmm. There was one day that we literally didn't even wear our big jackets.
No,
it was
not at all.
crazy. It's hot. 51 and sunny.
Wow.
We all went from like crazy ice
summertime
storms
for you guys.
crazy ice storms to like hola, North Florida in the house.
Nice.
I'm from Gainesville. So North Florida, what's up? I'm going to London and Ireland in May and truly appreciate your videos and insight. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Michelle, that's so cool. I'm so excited for you. I'm glad that we were able to help even just a little bit.
Yeah, and that'll be a fun trip. London has so much to offer, and then Ireland, of course, we really love Ireland.
Yeah. Hi from the Bahamas. Oh, I wish I was in the Bahamas right now.
We really have missed our Bahamian getaway this year, because last year we did a week in Nassau, Atlantis. The year before we did 5 days in Nassau, but then we also did an additional 4 or 5 days in Exuma.
Oh my gosh, Exuma is.
And January, the Bahamas in January, it's just like, why do we not do this every year? So we did spend this January in Florida.
We did.
But we definitely missed the Bahamas this January.
Now, if we do miss like one of your comments, please just write it again if you don't mind. We're just like scrolling through, and I don't have the best eyesight, if I'm being honest. So I'm like kind of like squinting over here to see. So if we do miss your question, please just rewrite it. Yep. We're not skipping over unless you're like hate commenting or something. Yeah. Don't do that. We're not going to read that.
Yeah, unless you're being rude or crude, then we aren't skipping it on
family
purpose.
Family friendly. Okay, guys.
But we did have this one just come in. Let's see. Oh, she said, thanks for the advice. And that was so kind of you.
Sweet.
Yes,
oh my
we appreciate it.
I don't even know if that advice was that good. But that's really sweet.
We do wish you the best, though. I mean, doing that, the travel agency thing, what we do can create such a life of freedom. And even if you just decide to keep it part-time, because some people do enjoy their other jobs and just want to do it on the side, it can still create such a great, an income stream to help you maybe become more financially free, financially stable, whatever your goals are in that world. But also it gives you opportunities to see the world, because you'll get opportunities to go to places on fam trips and
cruises where if you
deals on cruises that you wouldn't otherwise get. So it's really, we always recommend to people if they enjoy traveling, like that is such a great way to kind of start figuring out how to make money doing it, help others make memories doing it, but also get to make those memories for yourself at a pretty good deal.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole point. That's the whole reason we wanted to do this. We were like, can we do this and just pay for our travel habit?
Right, exactly.
Our travel addiction. Can we do that?
Let's see. I don't know where you were at in the comments.
I was a little bit farther.
I just saw that one come in and I wanted to pop it up there.
Right here, sunny in Niagara, 33. That's crazy.
Wow. Let's see here. Sorry, we're trying to keep up with them.
At least it's warmer in Tennessee, West Virginia area. Woohoo! That is nice. It is. Today was a little it was a little chilly today.
It was,
but it was
chilly,
raining.
But it wasn't bad. No.
St. Augustine. Oh yeah, Susan.
Oh, there
AKA
you go.
Koala. Do you mind if I just call that? Because I love that name. I think it's so cute.
So we got hello from Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. What upcoming trip are you most excited about for 2026? Preview, please.
Oh, man.
So, there's so many.
Yep.
We have 3 group trips, which we're really excited about.
Yeah.
We still cannot believe that they're all sold out. That is so wild.
Yeah, we always look forward to our group trips. I mean, you guys know if you've been here for a while or followed, those are just highlights of our year. So we're really excited those.
Because we love people, and it's the only time that we get to travel with our people, and they're so cool and fun.
And it's fun. Like right now we're editing, our Iceland content. So the next video that's going to come out is our Iceland Golden Circle. And then we have one more that'll be our Iceland South Coast video. But we're editing all that content. And then our first group trip of the year is Iceland in June.
Yeah.
So we're really excited for the group trips. Iceland, June, Alaska cruise, September, and then Christmas markets in December.
Now, before we get on to what we're most excited about for 2026, like besides the group trips, if you are interested in traveling with us, we're doing a new survey because we're trying to figure out, since 2026 is sold out, what do we want to do for 2027? So if you realistically would like to travel with us, will you please fill out that survey? It's down in the description. Maybe Matt could put it on the screen. I'm not 100% sure. You probably can't copy and paste it. But if you're really interested, let us know where you want to go, what your budget is, and when you want to go.
I'll drop the link in the comment section here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you filled out our old survey, please fill this one out. This is a brand new survey, started from scratch. We were just wanting to get the most up-to-date data on where you want to go with us, when you want to go.
What are your highest priority places that you want to go?
Yeah, so we started the survey over, wiped the data clean, and are now doing this new survey and would love your input.
Yeah, because we're going to try and make a decision in the next week on where we're going to try to go for 2027. So please help us out. We would love to travel with you.
I dropped the link in the comments here, so if you can snag it from there, or it's probably just easier to go in the description of this live right now, and I put a link for it down below.
Yeah, and it should take about 5 to 10 minutes. We cannot see partial ones, so if you started it but didn't finish, we don't get to see those. So please finish them.
Yep.
If you're interested in traveling with us.
Yeah, but we're now I said we're wanting to announce something in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so we're trying to collect as much data from you guys where you want to go.
And we'll be announcing it'll be a spring summer trip somewhere around a year to 16 months out from probably now, roughly. Roughly round about.
So we can all save our money.
And then we can prepare for that. But back to your question.
Yes. Probably the next trip that we're going on.
Yeah, the next trip that we're going on is pretty exciting. We're headed. We'll just throw it right out there. We're going to Jordan and to Turkey.
Yeah.
Well, I say Turkey. We are going to Turkey, but we're only going to Istanbul we're taking advantage of the Turkish Airlines 48-hour stopover program that they offer, where they cover your hotels for 2 nights.
Yeah. So we're gonna review it and see if it's worth it.
So we're doing that on the way back, but first we're gonna go spend a week in Jordan, going and hitting all of the popular sites there: Wadi Rum, the Dead Sea, Petra. King's Highway.
I think there's 4 or 5 things we're going to be checking off in the book, 1,000 Places to See Before You Die, which we are so excited. Yeah,
we're excited. This
is going to be a group trip, but we don't know anyone.
Yeah, we're actually going on a group trip on this one. Yeah. It's a fam trip. The tour company, it's a local tour company, one of the top rated ones in Jordan. They reached out to us. This conversation's been going on now for
2 years.
Yeah, I think 2 years, because in full transparency, they reached out to us initially, then all of the kind of war and stuff broke out over in that area of the world. So trips and stuff kind of got put on pause for a little bit, but they're back up and operating since last year. They've been back up and operating for a year now. So yeah, we are super excited about it, especially this will be our first time going on a group trip. It's just us and I think 4 other people. And we're going to have a local guide the whole time with us through this whole thing,
kind of
walking us through it all. So it's going to be a really cool experience.
So yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Yeah, that's the next one up.
We talked a while for that one. Headed to Great Britain in July. Any food item I shouldn't miss? I love... I
guess it depends on where you're going as well.
That is true.
Britain. London is such a foodie city. We got a lot of negative comments on our London food tour video, but
from locals.
But I think mostly people misunderstood or didn't understand that we were doing a traditional
British
food tour.
Not the ones that they've colonized.
Yeah, not the colonized foods that they kind of maybe
like curry or
places.
Tea.
And while yes, chicken tikka was technically created in the UK, it was created by an Indian man, I believe. So we were trying to focus on more very stereotypical traditional dishes.
Yeah.
That said, London has so much amazing food, and they really do have amazing Indian food.
They really do. I love Indian food.
And lots of others. So I'm sure there's probably people here in the comments that may have better suggestions than we do, because we
try it all.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really. We didn't, as much negative criticism as we got on that video.
Honestly, we were negative.
We didn't have much of anything we didn't enjoy.
No. This Scotch egg, but it's not really. Iceland food. I've seen a few other vloggers' videos, and they would just say the food is expensive. So I'm glad you two braved the pricey and the fermented. Thank you. Yes. I had to convince this budget-friendly man here. I was like, come on, we have to. I'm shocked that we didn't I don't want to say enjoyed the fermented shark, but it wasn't bad. I would definitely have it again. We've seen so many other people's experiences that were so different. And I don't know if it's just like where they got it fermented or because we didn't smell it beforehand. I don't know what it was.
I don't know. It wasn't near
was
the
so
negative
funny.
experiences we were prepared for. I'm grateful for that. But we'll probably be doing it again.
Oh, yeah, with our
when
group.
we're
We're going to
back
be
in
making,
June.
yeah.
So if we do it at the same place, maybe it'll be just as, I won't say pleasant, but not bad.
No, yeah.
But who knows? There might be some places that do fermented shark very differently than what we had. That must be much
true.
stronger.
I
or
hope
something.
hope
don't know.
not. Hi from Rome.
Hello.
Buongiorno.
There you go. Yeah.
Or bueno. Well, I guess it's not nighttime. It's afternoon. If you guys are on our Instagram at all,
Well,
make
for
sure you
him,
follow
if
us.
he's in Rome,
That is
that's
true,
very
yeah.
different. It's definitely
Buenos Aires?
nighttime. Maybe so.
Guys, when we got back from our Italy, because we were there for like 2 or 3 weeks, I just kept saying grazie to everybody.
Grazie.
Or allora. That's my favorite. But thank you for joining. We love Italy.
We also had this one. I'm going to pop it
Oh
up.
my goodness.
because
Y'all.
Rockin' Rob said, thank you for the virtual escapes.
Rockin' Rob, that's
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
We appreciate that. That is very, very kind of you.
You guys, you don't have to do that, but we appreciate it. It's so sweet and kind.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. But yeah, you definitely don't have to. But
we're glad you guys enjoy our videos and watch and are on this adventure with us. Like, we truly feel that way.
Yeah.
You guys are just so incredible.
And we're just happy y'all are here to hang out with us too.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Did you get this one too? Mm-mm. We missed that one as well?
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
you
y'all
so
are amazing.
much.
Wow. Very kind.
That's so generous.
Yeah, very.
That's so sweet, guys.
Yeah, I
I'm kind of
The
speechless.
generosity of this live stream is blowing us away. I don't think we've ever had that
No.
much generosity shown in this way before.
That's
so thank you.
sweet. Thank you. We're just so excited to hang out with you guys and answer questions. We've got some stuff to open.
We do, yeah.
I've kind of opened it all, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, I think everything that we have to unbox.
Well, there's like 3 things that Matt doesn't know I ordered that I have to unbox that I was going to share with the ladies.
Well, and with this, the last live stream being November, this one falling in February, we had a lot of like Christmas, PR packages and that kind of stuff that came in.
Which is wild that people send us.
Yeah, we would have should have waited and opened them, but we were too excited, so we opened them. So
Guys, we got Valentino perfume.
Yep.
And we've been using them as like unisex perfumes.
Oh, it is unisex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the men and the women side.
It's a unisex scent.
And it's great because we get to throw one perfume or cologne bottle in Matt's bag because I don't have room. And then we both get to smell good for the trip. But what's crazy is it smells different on both of us.
Yeah.
And now I'm realizing, because I don't really have like nice fancy perfume, the fancy perfume like stays with you.
Yeah, it lasts.
And there's a reason why people spend that kind of money.
Yeah, it is very expensive.
They're getting me addicted to it.
But it is really nice and smells great. They were very kind and sent us 3 of their unisex colognes, perfumes.
R.I.P. Valentino.
I know,
because it was before that.
It was literally right before. Wow.
That was sweet of him.
Yeah.
Not that he sent it, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna gaslight myself into thinking.
Yeah, but we do have a couple of things that were opened, but we were like, this is too nicely packaged or whatever. That
I'll share one.
We wanted to keep it at least intact to be able to show you on the live stream. Let me see. I know we're missing some comments here.
Yeah, and again, if we miss them, please just write it again. Please.
Lauren said, never joined one of your lives before.
Oh my
Here from
gosh.
Ireland. Hello. Thanks for joining from Ireland.
We love Ireland.
Courtney said, your Christmas market series helped me plan on how to eat our way through the markets in 2024 for our 25th anniversary trip.
Oh my gosh,
That's
stop.
awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks for letting us be a part of your 25th anniversary trip.
We hope it was an amazing trip, and also hope that you got to taste all of the delicious things at the Christmas markets, because there are lots of delicious things.
I hope one day to make a compilation, because we've been to so many different Christmas markets, and it's so crazy how regional some of the dishes are.
Yeah.
Like the mushrooms that we had in like Dresden
Or Nuremberg.
we couldn't find anywhere in Austria or even Munich.
Yeah, then there's like the Handbrot, which is like the ham and cheese.
From Cologne.
Yeah, the Cologne ones were
There's
the
a
best
couple
ones
other
we
ones
had.
that had them.
But we haven't seen it. We've seen them in Berlin one time.
Yeah.
But nowhere south we haven't seen any of the Handbrots. But yes, it's wild how like just regional things are. So it's one of those things when you go to markets, like if you see it at that market, and
You better get it.
You better get it there because you might not see it again.
Yep.
B. Gilmore said, I'm a travel agent and love watching y'all for inspiration and tips for my clients. So thanks for all your great work. Oh, we appreciate you
love
watching.
that.
I love that it's helpful and hopefully helpful to your clients as well. Oh, you got your...
I got a box, guys. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you already know. Oh. But look how cute this is. Matt and I don't usually do like Valentine's Day presents because we're more of experienced people. We spent money to enjoy Daddy's Dogs, which if you're on the email list, you know about it. But this was really sweet and fun to open. So thank you, Smart Sweets, for sending it to us. Look at this, guys. I got a little dog.
He's waited. Oh, excuse me.
Get it together. Drink your coffee.
I know, it's still hot.
Take the lid off. So this is a warmie. It is weighted, smells like lavender, and you can warm them up in the microwave. And that is exactly what I did last night. And Smart Sweets. If you guys don't know, we're on a health journey right now. And these right here, I don't feel bad eating. Do you know what I mean? 130 calories for the whole bag, and they taste really good.
And there's no sugar or very little sugar, right?
It's like 3 grams of sugar for the whole bag, which is kind of crazy. So I already opened up one, and
they're all naturally flavored.
Yeah.
No added sugar. I don't think there's any artificial, really anything in them. I don't believe.
No.
I do have no naturally flavored, no artificial sweeteners, no added sugar, plant-based, no sugar alcohols, colored with fruit and vegetable juices, gluten-free. I put a link for them down in the description, and they are really delicious.
They really are. Let's have one now. Why not? We'll have to put this in our food app.
The beginning of January, as you do, you kind of start focusing more on your health.
There you go.
And that's exactly what we started this year. I turned the big 40 in April. So it's kind of, one, had blood work in December. And,
Function Health.
Function Health. Oh, I should put that in the...
We really recommend them, guys.
Function is amazing. We used them to do our blood work back in December. We got the full panel back. All our numbers were pretty normal, but there were a few things that I needed to work on. So I was like, 40's coming quick. So focusing on the health. These are one way to help us do that.
And just stay consistent.
Yeah, and we've just been staying consistent.
We definitely did a cheat meal last night for Valentine's Day.
That we did. That we did.
We could have rolled out of there. It was so good.
I don't have our Function Health thing.
Oh, well, we can put it in I can do it after.
Okay.
I'll put it in the description after. The best part about Function, you pay for the year. You get 150 things of blood work, I think, like labs, tests or whatever on your blood. And then 6 months later, you get a whole other group to retest to see how well you're doing. And so that's kind of what our goal is to see if our blood work improves in the 6 months.
Yep.
So we'll see. Okay. I know we're so behind. Are you going to the bottom?
You want me to?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to read this one. Me and my wife love travel vlogs, and we find you guys to be the most genuine to watch. Matt is great at explaining the culture and is very good at describing the food and drinks. Nat cracks me up. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you. That's exactly what
You probably wrapped up our personalities the best you could right there.
That makes my heart so happy. I just
want
to make people laugh.
I'm the detail, get caught up in the boring details of things, and
but
Natalie,
they're important.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, when I'm editing, I'm like, come on already. Let's get to moving.
We appreciate that.
Thank you for saying that. Abu Bobby says, praying a slot opens up for this year's Christmas market. Oh, well, thank you for being on the wait list.
We have that Christmas market trip blew us away how, one, quickly it sold out, and then how many people started racking up on the wait list.
It is really great because I haven't seen any other itinerary like it. So I understand why. But I wish we could do 2 back to back, but with Christmas being right there,
I wish, we say it all the time. Thanksgiving, I don't know if you're from the U.S., but if you celebrate Thanksgiving, it just needs to be earlier in the year. It is way
be
too
like
close to
October.
Christmas. Like, let's just push it back. Can we just do like Thanksgiving and Halloween at the same time or something? Like, double those up. Let us have like November, because like Natalie said, we would love to do 2 Christmas market trips back to back, but it just like ends
But
up
it's one of
putting
the only
you,
times we get to see family is Thanksgiving and Christmas. So,
so it would end up putting you just us traveling literally Thanksgiving to probably Christmas Day almost. And but anyway, thank you for joining the wait list.
Yeah.
We're excited for that trip. It's a completely custom itinerary that we created with our tour provider, and we're really excited for it.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. Hello from Alabama. Filled out the survey already. Would love to travel with y'all.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for filling it
yeah.
out. If you guys don't know, we are doing some like research on what to do for our 2027 group trips. So if you're interested in traveling with us, there is a survey in the description. We would love for you to fill it out. Tell us your budget, when you want to travel, and where you want to go for 2027. And we're going to be making our decision in about a week or so.
So Tabitha said she had the phone number error with the survey as well. We've had a couple of people come back and say they're having an issue with the phone number. I don't know what it is. To be honest, you can put whatever phone number you want if you want to try to make up a phone number.
Probably just going to email you anyways.
Mostly that was something I think mostly required by the survey company on our end. So yeah, I don't know. I
wonder if I could take off the phone number.
Maybe we could. If we could take off phone number.
All right, you want to answer questions and I can do it?
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can go see. We'll go see if we can remove phone number, because that's
a great idea.
That seems to be the only thing that's throwing people, or not throwing people off, but like throwing some glitch in the system. Beth said, can't wait to hear what 2027 will hold. I'm working on my quarterly trips for my 40th year, aka more than quarterly likely. I love that.
Where's the phone number at? Is it the beginning? Because it's supposed to just do first name, last name, email, age, and gender.
Yeah, we don't even have phone number.
I don't even have phone number. So let us know where it's asking you that.
Let me go see if I can fill it out as like a
fake person.
See what I can do.
I love that so much. I'm sorry. I zoned out when Matt was reading.
Let's see what pops up here when I go.
Yeah,
to
this one here,
it comes
second
up with,
one.
Phone number, but
it says age. Okay, so hold on. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, that's okay. I think I know what's going on. All right. Yeah, that's not.
Okay, you do that.
It's not supposed to be phone number, guys.
It's just supposed to be age.
But for some reason, it's throwing up like a phone number as the like recommended formatting for that.
Okay.
So
I'm publishing it again now.
See if that fixes it. If
refresh it and see if it comes up on your side.
Phone number is invalid, but there's no place to enter a phone number.
Okay, try it one more time, guys. I think I literally just had to refresh it.
Because we've had like 50 plus people fill it out, no problem. But for some reason, some people are getting this phone number issue.
Did you try to refresh it?
Tabitha said phone number.
Dang.
Yes, Jackie, I meant to mention that.
Yeah, thank you guys for telling us.
This is a new survey program we're using.
Yeah.
So, Beth said I had to do the survey on a computer versus my phone. It worked then.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
Okay. But if you are using a phone, will you let us know? I guess I'll go to the bottom to see, is it working? Yeah, ask for age instead of phone number. So let's see if it... Yeah, I don't know why it said... It still says phone number. Dang. All right, well, I'm just going to take off... Let's try it again. Now it says published.
We've got a hater in the comments.
Oh!
That's fun. Tony says that we are both scammers and to not donate to this channel because we are scammers. So, appreciate your input, Tony U3TV70. But I think we're going to say goodbye.
I would love to know, how are we a scammer? That photo.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that a real photo?
I don't know. But
Oh, that's so
Bye,
funny.
Tony.
That was the first hater we've had on a live stream.
Yeah.
Kind of
First-
shocking.
I think the first time we've been called scammers. We've been called a lot of things, but I don't know if scammers has ever been one of them.
Yeah, I've definitely heard a lot worse from my brother. But definitely, yeah, not scammers.
Thanks for reporting, Tony. Beth. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna do the age where it's not required to see if it.
Yeah, I don't get that. It still
Yeah, it's
says
like-
phone number.
Yeah, every time I refresh.
Don't know what's going on.
All right, we'll just take it out.
Anyway, continuing on
Yeah.
to comments. DJ Thunder Pro said, "My wife and I are in West Virginia. Children are grown and are thinking about starting a travel starting locally. You were both an inspiration to us, and I believe the final push for us to go for it. So thank you."
Oh, I
That's
love that.
amazing, and I can't recommend it enough. I mean, like you
Yeah.
said, it sounds like you're in a great position to be able to start traveling, and starting locally is the exact right way to do it.
Yeah.
Start exploring your own backyard.
We still love exploring our own
Yeah.
backyard.
There's always things to see right in your own backyard, things to experience. So that's amazing, and thanks for watching.
Yeah. And if you guys have, or if we missed any of your questions because of our survey issue, just let us know.
Yeah, they're saying there wasn't a spot to even put a phone number, but it was given a phone number error.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I ordered 1,000 places to visit before you die, so it'll be delivered today. Oh, that's
Nice.
exciting. I love
I
that.
think we're officially 100 and what we just counted it up.
It was 114.
Yeah, I think that's how we're at. I think we're at
114
114
or
or
115.
115 at this point.
Mike and Gina said, "Love your videos, guys. That's so sweet. I love your profile pic. Look
Yeah,
how
that's
tan. I wish I was
Beautiful
there
there.
right now. I know, right? Oh, man. I want the chai from Dishoom. 1,000%.
Yeah, there's
Please
a lot.
drink it for me and take a photo and send it to me so I can be jealous, okay?
People said completely agree.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That was my bad.
Completely agree about Canadian Thanksgiving timing. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Like, see, right here. Canadian Thanksgiving is October. And you know, Thanksgiving...
We're going to start celebrating it.
Thanksgiving was a made-up date anyway. So it's like, why did we decide to put it there?
Well, because they did it after the Civil War and they wanted to bring the Union and the Confederate together.
Yeah, they could have done it earlier.
I don't know when the Civil War ended.
Yeah, I don't even.
Fun fact, guys, we learned that because driving from South Carolina, we were in Thanksgiving with Matt's family for South Carolina, and his family lives in South Carolina, but like kind of in the middle of nowhere. So no radio stations would work, right?
Not my parents.
Yes.
Like where we go for Thanksgiving is
Extended family.
Extended family. Yes. So
There was one local radio show, and we learned all about the history of Thanksgiving
Yeah.
because it was one radio, and we didn't have an aux cord. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a rookie mistake. We've gotten so used to not road tripping, we just fly everywhere pretty much because most of our travels require us to go further than road trips make sense.
Well, also, too, the aux cord that we have, we put in our travel stuff because we're more likely to do a road trip in Iceland or
in a
with
rental
rental
car.
cars.
Yeah.
So we always have that there, not at home. But that was, I'm not going to make that again.
Cookie Crumble said hello from Toronto.
Hi, Cookie Crumble.
Hello. We loved our time in Ontario.
Yes.
Didn't have near enough time in Toronto. We were really only there for a day.
Yeah.
One full day. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it was with different tours and things going on. So we want to go
loved
back.
it, though.
Yeah, we had so much fun. So it was a great little taste of the city to know that we want to go back and see more of Toronto.
Absolutely. We want to eat. We want to eat more.
Yes.
Yeah.
From a fellow Nashvilleian, never missed a video. Should plan a trip to Normandy.
Thank you for never missing a
Yeah,
video.
we
That's
appreciate
so
that.
sweet of you.
And we have friends that have been to Normandy a couple
Like
times now.
multiple times, and they've stayed for months on.
Yeah, they've
on
stayed
end.
there for a while. They do house sitting stuff, and they've spoken so highly of it and said it's somewhere we
I
definitely
can't wait to go. There's a lot of history there. I want to
yeah.
go. And a lot of good
As a fellow
food.
Nashvilleian, you'll appreciate that we played roulette last night with our mayor. whether you like him or support him or not, we thought it was pretty neat that the mayor was beside us playing roulette. It was a complete charity event. Like
yeah, there was not really like gambling really.
But it was
for
at Daddy's Dogs, like Daddy's Date Night. But anyway, Natalie, we were playing roulette and Natalie's playing. She's like saying, "Oh my God,
I was
look at
like,
all your
look
chips.
how many chips you have," because I was trying to bring
mayor
people
on his shoulder.
I didn't know it was the mayor.
He was nice. He was very.
Oh,
kind.
he was very sweet. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, how did you get that many chips?" And I was like, "This is so fun," because I was trying to bring people in for charity because I literally had never played roulette before, and buy-in was like $5. So I had a $10 bill. I said, "Okay, cool." So of course I go on red, and Matt goes on something else. Did you lose right there?
I'd lost out. Like
then I doubled. So guess what I played? Red and black the whole time. So I got to be there for like 15, 20 minutes.
You never win anything. You just keep playing.
But anyways, that was interesting.
Let's see.
I'm going to use it as my 2 truths and a lie. Now you guys will know.
I'm going back in some comments because I see we missed some. Kendrick said, "Do you prefer having a guide with suggestions when you travel or just feeling it out when you get there and being spontaneous?" To be honest, we don't do much spontaneous, I would say.
No.
There's times where we allow, there's times maybe in our itinerary we allow room to just like roam.
But the thing is we do so much research ahead of time. Like I'll show you my Google Maps. So if we do have a section like that where we're spontaneous, we will like walk around or do things like that. But I'm a little OCD, and
there's a sweet spot because you want to allow some room for spontaneity should the opportunity come up to do something spontaneous, but relying on spontaneity,
I don't know. You're not gonna see it.
No, you're not gonna see it.
But you can kind of see their little icons everywhere. So some of them are saved restaurants, some of them are attractions, some of them are a photo spot. So if we're near something and we have time, I'll pull up my Google Maps and be like, "Oh, I forgot there's this thing here. Let's walk over here." But
relying on spontaneity tends to just waste time. You end up being really inefficient. So we always like to have a plan going in and maybe
we just don't have a lot of time. We're not slow travelers.
Yeah, we're not taking those really slow travelers, but also we're filming. So we have a storyline where typically we go into every video kind of at least with a really good idea of what this story is going to look like before it's ever filmed. Yeah,
because we want to help you guys and bring you as much value as possible. So if we're really... most of the time, we're usually only there one day if we're filming a one day in video. If we're there for 48 hours, we're usually there for 48 hours. We might check into the hotel like late at night, the night before.
Or even the day before.
Or, you know what I mean? Something like that. But for the most part, that's the time that we're exploring a city.
Yeah, at most, I would say we might have one extra day in a place that we didn't film, but that's usually like the day that we landed.
Day.
It's like a travel day kind of situation.
And then what we'll do, what we really enjoy doing is free walking. Free walking tours, which again you can find on our website. We love using them. Usually, like Matt said, if we land in the morning, we have to stay up for jet lag purposes. And so we always love doing that because then we get a guide and tells us a little bit more about the city, explains things, and then we get like to see a little.
Yeah, it gives us some information, keeps us from falling asleep.
Because the afternoon's the worst. I'm trying to stay up.
But like our most recent Iceland video, our Reykjavik food video, I talked about it in this week's update. But like we took the red-eye overnight flight direct from Nashville to Reykjavik. We landed at 8, picked up our rental car, drove and checked into our hotel in Reykjavik, parked the car, and started filming by 11 a.m. So that was one where we don't do that a ton, where it's like land and hit the ground running, but that was one of those trips. We were only there. We landed Monday morning. We're flying home on Friday afternoon. So we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to film videos.
So really 4 days in Iceland.
Yeah. And then our 5th day, we were driving not half the day. We drove for a couple hours, did Blue Lagoon, and then flew home. So yeah, it was our time in a place is usually pretty packed. So it is very much strategically planned out. But there's always we always say if you have the opportunity, try to allow some wiggle room for spontaneity should it come up, but don't just rely on it because you might end up just wandering around and also eating mediocre food or
not being able to get tickets to certain attractions because they're so sought after or whatever. So
also another one from Kendrick. Thank you so much.
Oh, not talking to me. I'm just kidding. I know he does look good. I like the little salt and pepper that's happening.
Well, I'm having to keep it a little shorter these days.
I like it. You're gonna be good in salt and pepper.
Otherwise, the pepper comes through, or the salt comes through more than the pepper. So,
That was sweet.
All right, that was like solid. I don't know. 15
Okay, well, let's
minutes
go to
ago.
I could go to the newest, or. And again, if we missed your question, I'm so sorry. Please.
Somebody said I do a Google Maps like that for every city I visit as well.
Lauren, that's why we.
So, Lauren, you have to let us know how you do it. For the longest time, we would just do it. We would have a list, and it would be called, let's just say Paris, whatever it is. It would be Paris, and we would just have a bunch of stuff saved in Paris.
Yeah.
But then when we opened up and we go look at Paris, it would just be a bunch of dots that were the same thing, the same icon. So we've recently finally gotten smarter. You probably already smarter
Well, it was
than
an
us.
update that they had to do too
Oh, was
for
it?
the
Okay.
emojis.
So I guess when we started doing it a while back, they didn't have the emojis. But now, instead of city lists, we have categories like bakeries or
Food markets, just desserts. We
and
have
then
shopping.
we have icons for each of those. And so now when we pull
Cocktails.
up like now he has Rome pulled up.
Yeah.
You pull up Rome, now you see all the little icons and know what those little things are rather than just a random blue dot.
So like this winery right here. We got restaurants. Yeah. So I've got to go back into all of our older stuff and do that.
Abu said, tell us
Thank you
about
so
the
much for asking.
mission trip you mentioned in the newsletter. Want to learn more practicing empty nesting and went to Vegas in February and saw the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. It was life-changing, looking for more opportunities to travel. That's
Look at
amazing.
you go.
I
am so jealous.
I have friends that have been, I think went once or twice now to see the Backstreet Boys and said it was amazing.
Oh, that's so fun.
I would love to go do a show at the Sphere. It looks awesome.
It
so
really does.
That's really cool that you got to do that. As far as the mission trip that we mentioned in the newsletter, so July 18th through the 28th, we're going to be going with Mission Discovery, which is a mission ministry that we actually are friends with. The founder, he's now retired, and he does some work within it now, but he's actually going to be hosting this mission trip. We're going to be going on it. We're leading worship for every night. So we'll be working with underprivileged and orphan children, a lot of hands-on work from building things. Sometimes it'll be helping with homework, whatever the needs are of the community at that time.
Yeah.
And then at the end of every day, we'll be doing a recap, like meeting/service. Natalie and I will be leading worship for those. And then at the end of the 10-day mission trip, I think it's on the 10th day, I believe, we'll be doing a full-day guided safari through Kruger National Park in open air like Jeeps. So it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, it's going to be life-changing.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. I mean, it's going to be one of those kind of life-changing, transformative kind of trips.
Anytime you do a mission trip, you think it's, you're going to help people, but truly your life ends up being completely changed. So I'm so excited to go, and we're so excited to lead worship. And
I've put the link. Let's see, I'll do it again. The link for the the trip is down in the description of this video, but I'll also drop it in the comments.
And if you have any questions, like we're not running this trip. If you have questions, definitely go to the Mission Discovery website. They have a form for interest if you want to fill it out. If you have any questions, and they also have a phone number.
I was about to say, they also have a phone number. You can call and actually talk to a person about it. And but yeah, it's going to be an exciting time.
Yeah, we would love to serve alongside you guys if you want to come.
Logistically, you'll fly into Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Because Eswatini sits right on the border of South Africa. I think Mozambique is there. I can't remember the countries right around it, but it's a landlocked, really tiny country right on the northern border of South Africa, and it's a few hours drive from Johannesburg. So you'll fly into Johannesburg, and then on the 18th, we make the trip over all together in, I guess, buses or a van or something, over to Bulembu or Eswatini. And then on the way back, we'll do the same all together.
Yeah. But they'll have all the details. So hopefully you'll come with us.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
It'll be our first time in Africa.
Yeah, first time in Africa.
First, hopefully, of many.
Yeah, hopefully
and we're
so.
excited.
Let's see here. Ms. Tess said, I have friends that went on Bulembu mission trip twice, and they loved it so much they went back. I'm excited for you to experience it. Very cool.
That's so awesome.
I love it. I don't know if I know anybody outside of like the church. Our church is where the mission organization, or our friends. That's how we got connected with this mission organization. So obviously, I know a couple of people from church that have been on this trip, but I've never known anybody outside of the church. Most people don't even know where Eswatini or Balembu is, or that's even the real name of a place. So that's really cool.
That is
you have
really
people
neat.
you know.
Yeah, I love that.
And Jillian said, remind us when the mission trip comes closer so we can keep you in our prayers.
Oh, thanks.
We for sure will. We definitely will.
Yeah, if you guys are signed up to our email list, Matt will, he does weekly updates. He's never missed one, which I'm so proud of him for. But it's kind of like behind the scenes, what happens during our week. Sometimes not a lot happens. Like this past week, it was a lot of like car insurance and getting the house fixed from the ice storm and all of that stuff, but those are kind of in the email. You did get to see our daddy's date night last night if you're on their email update. But yeah, we'll definitely keep you guys updated when we're going.
Jackie said that's a great idea on the Google Maps with the icons and listing by category. I'm gonna have to try that out.
It's a game changer.
It is. We have a lot to update because we have multiple years worth of the old way. So now when we go and revisit places, we try to go back and like redo them. But it's just like a slow progress.
Yeah.
DJ Thunder Pro said, Matt, I had the salt and pepper thing starting in my 40s too. Now we are in our 50s and my wife loves the more salt than pepper.
There you go.
Of
course I will. It's such a blessing being able to grow older with someone.
Yeah, together.
Because like I will wake up and you'll hear my knees crack, my ankles crack. Like I just like crack, crack, crack. And I'm like, oh gosh. I'm so grateful.
Let's see. I'm going through some of these. Lindsay Rose said, my husband and I visited West Virginia after watching your vlog. We stayed at Golden Acre Cabins. Thomas Davis and the shops hiking were beautiful, and the Alpine Lodge was delicious. That's so fun that y'all did that.
I love that. That is so neat. I'm so happy you went. West Virginia is such an underrated state.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely, I can't say hidden gem because people know about it, but it's definitely an underrated place.
I'm so glad you went.
And particularly, in my opinion, that region of West Virginia. Because, the southern region gets more of the attention. With New River Gorge National Park being there. You have all that. And it's beautiful and absolutely worth visiting. But that region there that you're talking about.
It felt like a hidden gem. Yeah, and I'm so glad you went to the Alpine Lodge. That food was incredible.
It really was.
We don't eat anything like clean our plates if it's not good. Okay, because we think we're like, are the calories worth this? And if they're not, we're not going to eat it. But there's a lot of times that we're cleaning our plates, you know it's good.
Let's see. This one here. I enjoyed your Iceland vlog. I was there September 25 for 14 days around the island. Great memories. Been following y'all since 2020.
Oh, thanks so much for following us. You're an OG.
You've been on it since the start then. I appreciate that.
We do appreciate it because there's been a lot of growing pains, especially with the editing. When I go back and watch some of those, I'm like, oh, the music was way too loud, or this happened,
or I look and I'm like, man, I was awkward on camera at that point.
I was just like changing the clip so fast that you like had no idea what was happening. So I just appreciate you guys. And listen, I'm far from perfect now. I'm still learning, but we appreciate it.
Appreciate you being on the journey with us.
Yeah.
Kelsey said, definitely consider a vlog to South Korea. So much to do and so much to eat.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Kelsey, because your girl wants to do some medical tourism in South Korea. And I want to do all of the things. And yes, I want to eat and do as much as well. So, but I need at least like a week for just medical tourism.
Yeah. South Korea looks amazing, though. Yeah,
I'm so excited. I might have to get LASIK, maybe get, laser on my face as well, or facial.
I have to have a week for her procedures, probably 2 weeks for recovery.
No, it's not thing like that crazy.
And then we'll get to film.
From Quebec
said, hi there from Quebec. I wanted to know, does the food tour you guys are doing in most of the places you travel worth it versus the cost? I feel like it's generally expensive versus buying the food. It depends on what your goal is. If your goal is just to taste food and say, oh, that was good or it wasn't, then that's fine, and you probably will be fine to not do the food tour. Because food tours are so much more than tasting the food. They're more, I would say, yes, they are very much about tasting the food, But the more valuable part of them is learning history behind the food, learning cultural things, learning historical sites along the way. Because usually they're walking food tours, like 95% of the time that we do them. And you're walking.
You learn so much.
Yeah, and you're walking from place to place. So it's not just dead time. If you have some that maybe the guides aren't as good as others, but if you end up with a really good guide, we had a really great one in Brussels most recently. She was really great. So she gave tons of backstory and cultural significance to the foods that you're trying.
Yeah.
So it just, more than just trying a food and saying, oh, that was good, or oh, I didn't like that. This lets you know, it gives you more of a little insight into the culture of the place that you're tasting.
For sure. And of course, like anybody, we do the value thing too, right? So you look at the price and you go, how many food stops are there? Are there only 3?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I want the one that has 10 for the same price. You know what I mean? So
we did a quite expensive private food tour. If you've watched our Tokyo food tour,
yeah,
that was an incredible food tour. We went home with leftovers because it was like 10 stops, and it wasn't like
and it was supposed to be street food.
And it was street food, but it wasn't like she bought one thing and we split it, because it was literally a private tour, just Natalie and I and the guide. She wasn't really eating anything, and she would buy one each for each of us at every stop. And by the time we got to the end, it was like, we can taste it, but we are not going to be able to finish it.
So we'd have like a goodie bag.
So so there is that value side of it as well. But even in that one, she was a wealth of knowledge. She was really great.
Oh, 1,000%.
Same thing with our one in Hanoi, Vietnam. Especially when it's a culture that's really outside of your comfort zone.
And you might not know too much about.
Like we felt like in Vietnam and Japan. But even in Brussels, like I said. So it just depends on what your... if you're just wanting to go on a food tour just to eat, then for sure you can eat the things. Go on Google, search the top foods the place is known for, and go try them. You can find a place that serves them. But if you really want an insight and a look deeper into the culture of the place, then I would say the food tours are almost always worth the value or worth the money.
That's why we always do them.
Yeah, they are expensive. I'm not
No, that is so
ignoring
true.
that fact either.
Yeah. But we were thinking about doing one in Turkey, so.
Yeah,
in
I
Istanbul.
think we are going to do one in Istanbul, because that's another one. We don't know really anything about Turkish cuisine much at all. So I think we'll do pretty extensive food tour guided in Istanbul. Let's see here. Again, way behind. Well, not way behind.
Oh, okay.
Only 9 minutes.
Okay. And if we missed your question, we didn't ignore it. So please just ask us again.
I went, and we're long-winded if you couldn't tell. So I went to Ireland recently and followed a lot of what you guys did, especially the Game of Thrones store in Northern Ireland. I love what you guys are doing.
That's
we appreciate
so cool.
that. I love that we have Santa Claus following us. So.
Oh my gosh! Was I naughty or nice?
No, but that does mean a lot. I'm glad that you enjoyed the videos, that they helped you, because that's really the big reason why we do this and what got us into it to start with.
And Northern Ireland is just so beautiful. We love. I mean, Game of Thrones was a show we watched, and so it was so cool being, at some of the places that they filmed.
Oh yeah. Lauren said, I haven't used categories yet, but that's so handy. I add a note against some places, usually the ones I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And
sometimes, like, if I see something on social media, like on Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube, I'll put a link of where I found it. So if it's like the short form, obviously long form videos is a little bit different. But if you can't remember, like, why you saved this place, I usually, like you said, make a note and then I put the link there.
We have ADHD Moto. Love that avatar.
That is
there.
really
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Need to check out your Scotland stuff. Planning to motorcycle the NC 500 for my 50th.
So
That's incredible.
Cool. When is your 50th? Because Matt would love to join you because he loves it.
I love to ride. I haven't gotten to ride in so long now. I literally have my motorcycle sitting out in our garage that's at this point just collecting dust.
I would love to ride it.
I try to start it up a few times each year just to make sure it's still going, but it needs some TLC at this point. But that would be an incredible trip. So that's super exciting.
Scotland, oh my gosh, that's a bucket list item.
We've even talked about just even obviously not on the motorcycle, but even going back and doing like a camper van and doing the NC 500 and doing all of the Highlands and northern Scotland. Our friends Chris and Sarah actually drove the NC 500, I believe, and they put out videos on it. So be sure to check their videos out as well. because I'm sure they'll have some useful information for you there. But yeah, what a iconic
so
way
cool.
to ring in 50.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get more things, guys. I'm so sore. We went to the gym yesterday, and I can barely get up.
Lauren also said, when I went to Budapest in Christmas 2024, I had some of the places from your food video tagged. Thanks for the strudel and the street food market, Rex, especially. Very, very cool. Nice.
I love that. Oh gosh.
Let's see. Skimming through here. Oh, Beth said, I laughed at the even sweeter deal in the email today. You really did get amazing flight deals. Thank you very much.
That was an AI because
I was proud of that one myself.
That was my favorite part is I laughed at that and I was like, was that AI? Because that
No, it wasn't AI.
I know. I was just
I
joking.
write it.
He was like, that was all me. I was like, I could tell. No. Guys, this next video, I have one of the best jokes in it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but...
And Matt didn't think it was funny at all. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys. This was our daddy's date night. This was one of our souvenirs. We got a vintage Polaroid.
What was that little door? It's a little door
It says do not
hanger?
disturb.
Oh,
yeah, and then there's daddy there.
Mm-hmm.
The marketing is like very tongue-in-cheek. And I think that's just the best part about the whole daddy's date night. So there's that. Okay. That was all I had.
That's all you have? Okay, got it. People said snap, crackle, pop, talking about your popping and cracking. You're not cracking, you're crunchy.
It was crazy getting older.
Well, thank you for watching. Andrea said, I love listening to the chat. Such good conversation, so much good info. Really appreciate that you do these lives.
Of course.
We appreciate you being on with us.
Yeah. And if you guys have any travel questions.
Let's see. Hi, Frank and Ann from Massachusetts. Met you at airport in May.
Yes.
Took a picture.
I remember.
Yep. Natalie came home from work that day so excited because she was like, you will never believe it. I got to meet Patreon members.
In real life.
In real life.
It's funny. So, for those of you who don't know, one of the biggest announcements, I mean, I know we're already an hour into this live, but we're full-time.
Oh, yeah. Somebody did comment that and said, how's it feel to be full-time?
Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I just couldn't make it work with my work schedule. They wanted me 5 days a week.
Yep.
And so I had to give up my badge and my uniform. So I'm so glad I got to meet you guys while I was at the airport. Because that was one of my favorite parts is getting to meet subscribers. And people would come up and be like, hey, I watch your videos. Or they'd be boarding the plane and they'd be like, I loved your Ireland video. And I'm like, oh. So that part I'm going to miss is like meeting you guys out. And
yeah. So yeah, back in the end of last year, I wrapped up my tenure at the church that I had been leading worship at for 8 years, roughly. So January 1st, I was officially full-time into this thing, and all really since about September of last year, we were kind of coming to terms with and wrapping our heads around the fact that Natalie probably wasn't going to be able to keep her job either.
Yeah. The hard part was not knowing, like, they would only give you your schedule like 2 or 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
So we would have to plan trips and like.
And when we're planning group trips, so far out, and you can't, it's not like we can be like, well, sorry, Natalie has to work. She won't be there. It's not an option. And, same thing when you're working with companies, working with brands, like you can't say, oh, sorry, we had something come up. We can't be there, can't do it. So, slowly we'd already kind of known that was coming, but it started becoming really, really real. September, and then October, November, December, we went through. We had our Italy group trip, our Christmas market group trip, the holidays, all that, and then January hit, and we were
Christmas market group trip, guys. I was having to call out.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be there.
At the end of every day of traveling, we would get to the room, and now they'd be like, "All right, I gotta
call out for
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Go call out for tomorrow."
I can talk about this now, but back then I couldn't.
She was supposed to work every day, so sometimes we couldn't really post stuff on social media in the moment because Natalie's like, "I'm supposed to be working right now." So,
but
we just January rolled around, and I think official day was January 14th. 14th was Natalie's last official day. So yes, very exciting. A little bit scary. Just there's lots of uncertainties that come with it, but honestly, more exciting and expectant and looking forward to what's ahead.
Absolutely, we're excited to see what the next chapter is. But thank you guys for being here. We wouldn't have been able to do that without you guys.
Kendrick said, love seeing your Bahama flag behind you. I'm from the Bahamas and enjoyed your Nassau video.
I love that. So this is from all of you guys. You guys have sent these to us for our P.O. box.
Yep.
And I want to find another way to display this. I love this, but I want to do something over here, I think, with more postcards.
Something to fill that dark space. Yeah.
So thank you for sending them to us. Our P.O. box is P.O. Box 140231,
Nashville, Tennessee.
It's only been that for 5 years. I can't remember.
Peyton asked, what time of year was your Alaska cruise? We went the very last week of August. That was what we did for the one we filmed. And then we're going on another Alaska cruise this year, a group trip. We have almost 50 of you joining us for that trip.
So excited.
Yeah, super excited.
We might have an opening.
Yeah,
for the balcony on our wait list. So if you're interested, sign up.
Yeah, we've got to talk to our cruise specialist, cruise advisor,
hopefully
whatever.
Tomorrow.
We're supposed to get on the phone with him this week. We might have one open spot.
Yeah.
For a balcony. But
so if you're interested,
if you're on the wait list and you've been on it for a while and you haven't heard from us, you may be getting an email and I think it's like once I send that invite for you to book it, you'll have like 48 hours to make that decision. But anyway, so we filmed on Alaska cruise in August. The next one's in September. Be a slightly different itinerary this time. Sister ship to the one we did the last time. So very cool though.
And again, for those of you just joining us, if you want to travel with us, please fill out our group trip form. Let us know if the phone number thing is working or not working. But it takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to be announcing. Probably we're going to make a decision in the next week.
We're probably going to make a decision in the next week or two.
About where we're going to go for 2027.
We'll announce probably the first group trip of 2027, probably beginning of next month sometime.
Yeah. So we want your input. Like what's your budget, where you want to go, where you would want to travel with us in 2027.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So excited.
Steve asked, what are you going to name your stuffed dog?
Thank you so much for asking, Steve.
We had somebody else ask earlier. I think I missed it.
What? Matt, you missed it?
Yeah, sorry.
What's so funny is I opened this yesterday, and so if you guys have any recommendations, I asked on Instagram. We had a couple of names, so maybe I'll shout those out real quick and see what you guys think. Sweetie was one, because Smart Sweet sent it to us. Jet was another one.
Maddie.
Yeah, but I call you that sometimes, so then we'll get really confused.
The dog will be answering. I'll be answering. It's just...
But you better believe last night I was like that. I was like, I haven't had a stuffed animal in
she literally
years.
Cuddled it all night.
Like, it was warm.
Went to sleep with it. Yeah,
and it smells like lavender. Why wouldn't you? Anyways. Oh, it's already expired.
Okay.
Also, I posted a little thirst trap.
My for herself.
Of Matt when we were at the gym yesterday.
I was just minding my business, trying to work out, and she's over there taking photos of me.
Anyways.
Tanya and Mark said, hey guys, love your videos. Y'all crack me up. So much fun. We're from West Virginia, close to Charleston. You're right. West Virginia has so many beautiful places to visit.
Really does.
100%. Just such an underrated gem.
I'm glad we crack you up. That makes my life.
I'm undisgraziato said I had Wagyu every night in Tokyo. That's what I'm talking about.
Can we go with you to Tokyo next time?
Nate said y'all are gonna love Istanbul.
Oh, I'm so
everybody
excited.
we've talked to, like traveling friends or even people that haven't traveled, they're like, oh my gosh, Istanbul is amazing, or it looks amazing, and everybody that's been there says that exact thing.
I'm
You're
so
gonna love
excited.
it. So I'm excited for it. Let's see here. I've done Northern Ireland twice. Love it. Love the people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Northern Ireland's a special place. Like the coastal scenery on the what do they call it? Is it not the Wild Atlantic Way?
Yeah.
Whatever they call it.
Causeway Coast.
The Causeway Coast. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at
I
you.
know. I remembered something.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. Also loving the Avatar there.
Oh yeah.
Matt, it's Jeremy Dar. Oh, nice, dude. How are you doing? I didn't realize. I didn't realize that was your handle. But
see, we were just talking about.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I've known Jeremy for how long has it been? 20 years?
You guys should go on a trip together.
Something like that.
Motorcycle.
Fall of 27, he said. Going.
Oh.
That's going to be an incredible trip.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland is.
No, Scotland.
Oh, sorry. Northern Scotland is one that's on our list. Like, we've been to Scotland.
To go again.
But when we went, we were like, all right, we got to come back and go for longer and see more of the Highlands.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. All right, guys. Another thing. I already opened them, but this is our health journey. We're talking about it, guys. We're getting older, so this is exciting stuff for us.
We're not going to turn into a health and fitness channel. Don't worry about that.
Oh no, guys! I am so excited for my travel cheat days when I'm eating like crazy.
But we are going to encourage healthy habits when we are
I want
at
to
home.
travel till I'm like 102.
Yeah, so we got to keep ourselves in shape for that. So.
Yeah. So anyways, we've been doing protein powders. The reason I'm asking and showing you these is because I need recommendations, okay? I like sample packs because I'm not going to spend $50 on a protein powder and then it's disgusting.
Like it, yeah.
So if you have any that you love, please let me know. These are from Ghost that we ordered. There's a couple that were really good. They're really sugary though, or like sweet.
They're really sweet. The Ghost ones are almost overly sweet.
But I love their fruity cereal milk.
Yeah.
Matt didn't really like it, but I loved it. And
if
then
you
their
like cereal milk, it's really good.
s'mores from this company.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What was the other one from that company? The cinnamon one or something was
cinnamon.
good too.
Yeah, cinnamon bun, cinnamon something.
Something that was good.
So let me know if you guys have any Rex. If you don't, I totally get it. Because I didn't have any.
I know we have some new comments down there.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys, I saw your trip when you went to Fairbanks, Alaska. Any place that you would recommend apart from that to see the Northern Lights? I mean, it depends on if you're talking,
I mean, Canada is a great place.
There's some places in Canada that are amazing. Obviously,
Scandinavia.
You start talking about, Scandinavia is kind of the mecca for Northern Lights when you really talk about it, like Finland, Norway. Those are, you can actually do Northern Lights cruises like that just go around to the islands around Norway and stuff.
That's a cool bucket list.
So that honestly, if you're wanting to stay, somewhere. The reason we ended up doing Fairbanks that year, many reasons. We wanted to do the train because it looked awesome. So that was a nice little tack onto that trip. And then, seeing the tree house. There's lots of reasons we went. Also, it being a domestic destination for U.S.-based travelers. It's a little more, less intimidating, more attainable.
And we also didn't have that much time
to
do it. I think we had 5 days.
We did it Monday through Friday, yeah.
And we would have needed more time if we went over to Scandinavia. That was really a big.
So we knew we could knock that one out in a quicker time because the travel time was less. But if you have more time,
yes,
and you really want to, maybe.
But that ice sculpture world championship, that thing was incredible.
I have no regrets. I really enjoyed our Fairbanks trip.
Honestly.
But our next one probably will be to somewhere like Norway. Our next Northern Lights trip.
All right, you got to get these away from me. I'm going to eat the whole bag.
Let's see.
We got this one. Are you going to do from Dracula. Oh, that's a cool one. Love the photo. Are you going to do a Christmas tour in 2027? I would love to go with you. So again, that's something that we're thinking about. We're trying to figure out where and what. So at the end of the survey, we have like a bucket list section. If you want to specifically do Christmas markets, please let us know. Yep. Because then that means maybe we get to pick some of the best Christmas markets or ones that we haven't been to and go together. So it might not be, I want to go to Belgium in this place and this place. Just let us know. Christmas markets are on your list, and that's something that we'll plan.
Yeah, because we definitely plan to do a Christmas trip in 2027, but don't, whether it's Christmas markets or is it something more like a Finland winter trip where you go and see the reindeer and the Santa Claus village, where it's less Christmas markets, but it's still very Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Or do we stick to more of the Christmas markets kind of thing?
Or Northern Lights.
Or, I can do Northern Lights, I guess. Yeah, I guess December is a good time depending on the location. But all of those are on the table. We love doing the Christmas tours. If the interest is still there and we can find an itinerary that everybody likes, then for sure we will be doing one.
Yep.
Let's see. I know I missed one here.
Another thing that I've recently purchased is gel nail polish. Matt doesn't know I purchased this.
Nope.
Bop. Well, yeah, so I'm trying these. I do my own nails. I don't know if you guys know that, to save money, because my nail girl started charging like $150, $200. I said, I can learn how to do it. It does take me quite a bit of time.
It does.
But it saves you money, and then we get to use it to travel, okay? So anyways.
I think you've had some name recommendations for the dog in the comments. If you want to start scrolling from the bottom. We got, Jeremy said you could always name it Jethro.
Oh.
That was, that was the name of my band, original band name.
That is so true.
That's how long Jeremy's been around.
Wow, Jeremy. Okay. A second Nash or Candy. Oh, I love those. Great idea, guys. Oh, Wandered. That's another good one. Okay, thank you for letting us know that the survey's fixed. So definitely check out the survey. We're going to be looking at it Wednesday to Friday.
What did you have to do to fix it?
I just deleted the age.
Oh, we kind of needed that, but
Okay, I'll put it back.
It helps us know
the
demographic we're...
But I don't know if it works for people.
Yeah, maybe it's throwing things off.
See, it keeps doing this.
Okay. Can we do like a custom one there? Anyway, just delete it for now, and we'll figure out how to include age somewhere else.
Okay.
Go ahead and publish it.
I might just do. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Anyway, somebody said let's see. John Galt said you've mentioned being musicians in some of your videos. Any plans to share your music? The YouTube community. So all of our music is still out there for the world to see. My band is called The Advice. If you just probably Google The Advice Band or get on Spotify, type in The Advice Band, all of our music is there. We have at least one record, a couple of singles that are still out live for the public to hear. And then Natalie, she has 2 Christmas albums out.
But Matt produced one of them, and you can hear his backups.
Yeah, so I produced. Did I mix that one? I don't remember if I mixed it or not.
Okay,
I think I did.
I did. Okay, I fixed it. I think because we needed your age.
Gotcha.
I guess.
So, but yeah, for the Christmas records, the newest one, the second one, Volume 2, I produced and sang backgrounds, played some acoustic guitars.
If you go to our YouTube channel, go to About. It has suggested channels. Both of our channels are suggested. They're very old, but they're so cute. And we have so much music that's unreleased that we've talked with our patrons about actually releasing it at some point. We just need some time.
Yep.
And we're not doing anything.
And Rockin' Rob said, please like the stream. It all helps. Yes, Rockin' Rob, you are 100% correct. So if you have been watching this stream and enjoying it, hit that thumbs up button down below.
Tells YouTube that you like it and maybe to recommend it to other people.
Yeah. And it doesn't cost you anything or take really any time at all. So we really appreciate it.
But if it's hard to figure out on a TV because being on the TV is hard. And hopefully we're not on your big screens, y'all. Okay, you got to minimize that because I'm going to get a complex.
Most people watch on TVs these days.
That's so crazy.
Josh said, since I called off work tonight for this live, I hope my bosses aren't in this room.
Josh, that's so funny. Listen, no judgment because I've definitely done that. On our group trip, I was like, y'all better not tell my supervisors I'm calling out to be here with you guys.
Lots of people saying the phone number issue's fixed. So
okay, awesome.
We added another little, if you haven't filled it out yet and you go fill it out now, we just added a whole nother little thing that says what's your age. And all it does is helps us know what's the demographic we're reaching here for these group trips. It's just data for the back end for us. And
for our tour provider.
And the tour provider. Let's see here. Said, hey guys, loved your Ireland videos. We appreciate
that.
it.
Thank you. We filmed a lot of videos in Ireland.
Any plans to return to Ireland? No, not right now. I was back in Dublin back in September. When was I there? November, sorry.
I do want to go back to Ireland because Matt went in November and he went on a guy's trip, which is fine because I had to stay home and edit videos.
She acts like she's upset by it. She was fine with it.
No, well, of course I would rather go and travel.
You were invited.
I was invited, but I would have still had to work anyways. And besides, I didn't want to be a third wheel. But the decorations for Christmas time in Dublin looked incredible. And so that for me is now a bucket list item. I want to stop in Dublin on the way to do Christmas markets, maybe.
I think that's a
And
good plan, actually.
stay there.
Film a quick little Christmas video.
Like a layover or something.
Yeah, layover in Dublin,
Yeah.
because I was only there for 48 hours.
Yeah.
But it was in November, so and it was before Thanksgiving. Of course, U.S. Thanksgiving, obviously. So it was still kind of early November. So I'm sure there was probably more Christmas stuff that probably ended up going up before.
So
but
cute.
It was really, I was impressed with how well Dublin and all of the establishments decorated for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I would love to go back to Adair Manor. We didn't film that for our YouTube video, and I wish we would have, because that was the best afternoon tea experience of my entire life.
Yeah, it was.
We can't afford to stay in that hotel yet. Maybe one day
not unless they're going to host us.
Well, that's why one day, hopefully that'll work. But that's where they're going to have the Masters this year.
Oh, is it?
Not the Masters. It's some big like golfing thing.
Yeah,
Masters is in Augusta, but it's fine. Some kind of golf thing, or maybe they just had it.
You love how Natalie gets her details together before she shares all of the info.
This is me. Okay, take it or leave it. This is the person who thinks before he speaks. Me, not so much. I edited on the back end.
Tabitha says, so happy for you guys that you're full-time travelers. Would you ever do a video explaining how you were able to accomplish going to all 50 states in a year? Thank you in advance. Love you.
First and foremost, love your profile picture.
Yep.
So cute. And thank you. I can't believe we're full time.
And thanks for watching.
Yes.
Yeah, the 50 states in a year was a logistical thing, really, because at that time, we were making, I mean, even once we got monetized on YouTube, we were making very little money. So profiting zero money. We were only losing money on this business. So it was very much, we had other jobs that were supporting our traveling and our life.
Yeah.
So we had to prioritize those. So yeah, it ended up being 26 different trips that we took.
Yep.
But yeah, that would be an interesting video. I don't know. I'd wonder if people would be interested in hearing something like that. And maybe it's just maybe a live stream where we talk about travel planning and logistics, and we could go more detailed in on the travel planning side of things.
Yeah, because there was a couple
and focus
places,
the subjects on that.
You know, where people are like, well, why didn't you go visit Badlands, South Dakota? Well, because we were also hitting North Dakota.
No, not North Dakota. We were hitting South Dakota.
I have to look at the
Iowa.
map.
We were
You know
hitting
what I mean? So like we were hitting multiple states because logistically you have to really make sense where, okay, we're really truly in one state in one day.
We were traveling at most, well, our big trips like Alaska, Hawaii, those were longer
different.
trips, obviously. And we tacked on Washington onto our Alaska trip because we had to land in Seattle anyway. So we were like, all right, we'll build in a day or two here. But most of our trips were like 3 days, maybe 5 days. So yeah, we were hitting at minimum 2, sometimes 4 states on one trip and filming a video in each of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot of logistics, and like Natalie said, with that one, South Dakota and North Dakota, we wanted to do Badlands, but to rent a car in Badlands, I think was crazy expensive at that time. We couldn't really afford it, so we were like, all right, where else can we go where we can afford? So there was lots of like very real life decisions that were, that kind of chose the destinations for us to a degree.
Yeah, like for instance, we started with Louisiana. So we drove from Nashville, stayed in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, right after work.
Yep.
And then we went to New Orleans that morning. Filmed all day. Then drove when we were finished there, went to
I think we drove
Ocean Springs.
Oh, no. We stayed that night after filming all day. Then we woke up the next morning and started filming our coastal Mississippi video. We drove to the coast of Mississippi, started filming that day, drove all day, ended in Ocean Springs, woke up the next morning and started filming our Alabama video. Yeah.
And then we literally drove back home and went to work.
Yeah.
That was our week.
Yeah. And that was most of our trips for that one. I even look back on it sometimes like, how did we manage or have the energy to do that?
Well, we also naively thought that we would also be able to put out a video every week.
While doing that and working our jobs.
And it obviously didn't happen that way. It was
we kept that up until I think April.
And we were very
spent.
burned out. Yeah.
We did a video every week, traveled pretty much every other week, and then worked every week as well. And we kept up one video till April, and then I think we were just like, this isn't working. How are we going to manage it? So, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad you bring that up. It makes us kind of go back and relive some of those moments and think about maybe doing, like I said, a live stream would be an interesting way to do it, because then I could answer, or we could answer
Like
questions in
specific
real
questions
time. Yeah.
rather than us just rambling on about how we decided something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway,
that was a great question.
Like we just did, rambled on about things.
Steve asked, "Do you miss your friends at the airport?" Absolutely. My coworkers, they've definitely changed over the years. I was the only one standing with the people that I started with. I lasted a lot longer. I'd been there almost 7 years.
Mm-hmm. April would have been 7 years.
Which is so crazy. That's the longest job I think I've ever had. Hopefully besides this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I miss my coworkers, but I told them all, like, I'm still going to be here in Nashville. Yep. Don't be strangers. And yeah. And they're so supportive of what we're doing, which is the best. So
Beth said, okay, reindeer Northern Lights.
Right? And maybe visiting Santa Claus. That's kind of exciting.
I mean, it is a different kind of Christmas trip.
It is definitely different, but I think it'd be fun.
PDY said Beverly International Ultimate Muscle Protein.
Make it with milk.
Cookies
okay.
and cream. Make it with milk.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, I'm screenshotting that. Because I haven't found a good cookies and cream, and I love cookies and cream.
Brian said, name the baby boy Bones. Travel in his bones.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I love that. Great job.
Hi from Seattle. Just want to mention that Vancouver, Canada also has some amazing Christmas markets.
That's cool. We can't wait to
We
go
have a good friend in Vancouver. Yeah, our friend with Winging It Travel, or Roaming with Hamo is his YouTube channel. With Winging It Travel is his podcast. You'll be seeing him in one of our upcoming videos. We did a podcast. We were on his podcast the end of last year, but he'll be in one of our upcoming episodes from Regensburg, Germany. We did a day trip from Munich with him.
Yeah, and if you go to his channel, you'll see his version.
You'll see his version of it.
He puts his out a little bit more timely than ours.
He's not as behind on content as we are. But yeah, if you want to see his version, you can see it there. And then our version will be out in, I don't know, a handful of weeks, something like that. Let's see.
So glad to finally catch a live following since found y'all at your first Greenville video 2020 or 2021. Glad y'all are full-time and praying for blessings. Thank you so much. That's so kind. That was such a fun video.
Yep.
It did really well for our channel, which we were kind of shocked about because we originally, like logistically, were thinking of going to Charleston and doing that video, which we still will do. It's in the book. But we woke up that day and we were like, oh, we're really tired. Let's just...
With Greenville, since I'd lived there my whole life, we were able to like throw together an itinerary, because I was like, all right, here's what we're going to do. If I had one day in Greenville, what would I tell people to do? So we did it. Went and did it pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were initially supposed to go to Charleston, South Carolina. And we drove from Nashville, stayed the night in Asheville, filmed all day in Asheville. Then after filming all day, drove to my parents' house, which is in Greenville. And then we were supposed to get up that next morning and drive the 2.5, 3 hours to Charleston. So we were going to get up at like 5 in the morning, drive to Charleston, film all day in Charleston, then drive back to my parents' house that night. And we were so exhausted. And I think we were going to bed that night before, and we were like, it was probably, I mean, we filmed all day and drove. So it was probably near midnight. We were like, are we actually going to go to Charleston tomorrow? And I think we very quickly pulled an audible and decided on Greenville.
And it was even better because now it's some of our favorite memories, like Matt's sisters in that vlog, and nieces and nephews.
Little nieces and nephews.
And they're so little. So thank you so much for being here since then. We really appreciate it. It's a good video.
Stacey said, loved the show, Anthony Bourdain show, The Layover.
Oh,
that was such a good one.
That was a good one. I forgot about that.
I love the whole concept of that video. It was like, all right, which, you know, it's kind of, which obviously we would like it because it kind of lines up with what we do with kind of having a limited time in a place and figuring out how to make the most of it. And that was kind of the premise of that show, was kind of diving in on a culture in a city in whatever short time your layover was. Let's see here.
I'm going through old ones, so you're good.
Oh, you're going through old ones.
Cookie Crumble said big screen. Oh, no.
Lauren said the Ryder Cup
That's
golf at a
it.
Dare Manor
Thank
this
you,
year.
Lauren.
And Matt, you can always come to a girls' trip to Ireland in revenge for Matt's guys' trip. Look, said, let's go for tea. I saw somebody say,
Stop.
girls' trip.
Okay, guys, put it in the survey because the data guy won't believe it until you say it in the thing, okay? I need data to back it up so I can make a presentation. That would be such a great girls' trip.
It would be. I would have a great time with y'all.
You can't come. And if it's really successful, we might could do like one a year. I'm just saying. And then you can go do a motorcycle thing.
Okay.
I want to go to that one.
All right, we're gonna
Okay,
go do.
please put it
we're gonna
in-
go do the Scottish Highlands. We're also gonna do Vietnam. They have that amazing motorcycle
Sapa.
road trip, Sapa.
Oh man, that sounds so exciting, ladies. Please put it in the itinerary or in the survey.
Let's see here. Greetings from Texas. Love the series. Have either of you been to any of the
Mittelalter Markts?
Have not. I don't think. Have we?
No.
I don't think so.
What is that? Is that like a specific
old markets?
typing it into
Mittel.
Google?
I'm trying to figure out what Mittel is because
It might be a place.
Altmarkt is old market. But anyway, no, we haven't. Should we? Obviously, I guess if you're asking, we should, because I'm sure we would love them.
Oh wait, is it like a Renaissance fair? What is this? Is this a Renaissance fair?
Looks kind of like it, doesn't it?
Right. That looks kind of.
I mean, that's
fun.
what comes up when we search it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
But no, we haven't been. That looks awesome, though.
We did do a Renaissance fair here in Nashville, and I love that you get turkey legs. I love that people dress up. It's a lot of fun.
Nevdi said, "Hey guys, we met in Scotland. It's
Hi,
Amy. Hello, Amy. How are you doing? So happy to have you back on here."
Yeah, that's so exciting. We literally were just talking about Scotland. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love meeting people. That's the best part.
Yeah, and glad that you found us on here,
Yeah.
in person, and then came back to see us on a live stream.
I love that. That's so fun.
Julie said, "Are you close to other travel YouTubers?" We have some other through conferences and seminars, those kind of things. We've become friends with a handful of YouTubers that we consider close friends now.
And even on Instagram, we'll all be chatting back and forth.
There's some that we would consider good friends, or at least friends that we haven't actually gotten to meet in person yet. But yeah, for sure. I mean,
there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, especially once you go to.
I say Walter's World, but it's really Mark.
Yeah, Mark,
I always call him Walter.
Walter, Mark. We have Josh from Through My Lens.
Yes, and they're just so kind, so sweet. Yeah, amazing.
Chris and Sarah with their channel. Then you have Tours to Local.
Yeah.
They're so kind. Such incredible people.
Yeah, I'm so excited they're getting into group trips.
Yeah.
And they're doing so well.
Allie Smalls is another one we keep in touch with.
So many.
A plus K. Yeah, lots of different ones. All are very kind, and we hope there's some of them we've met most of them in person, but there's a handful of them we still haven't gotten to meet in person that we.
Yeah, the best part about it is coming from the music industry. There was so many egos. There was a lot of gatekeeping. There was just a lot of not attitude, but kind of right. It was always
egos, yeah.
And we haven't found that at all in the travel niche. The people at least we've met, everybody, I think travel just changes you fundamentally when you do travel. You realize that there's not one way to do something, that you really can truly appreciate everything. So I think that helps. But truly everybody that we've met has just been so awesome. And so I really appreciate that everybody champions each other, helps each other out, doesn't gatekeep. So
it's been really nice.
Again, long-winded answer.
Miss Tess said the 50 states was when I started watching you too, so I would love a live stream on that.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
All right, so maybe...
Brian said maybe Patreon trips every year in a different state of the 50 states that you will take us 48 more years.
So, funny that you mentioned that. I was supposed to talk about this on our Patreon live stream, but I completely forgot. We are going to be talking about something like that.
Oh, about doing another live stream, or not live stream.
Meetup.
Patreon meetup, yeah.
And figuring out if people want to show us around like their hometown, and then we either like come up with committees to do that, because what we've done is we did Nashville, which is our home now. We did Greenville, South Carolina, which was Matt's hometown. And then I think the next one will probably be closer to where I grew up, which is in North Central Florida. Maybe not North Central, but that surrounding area.
Yeah.
And we do have a patron that's from there. And so we were kind of talking it over, figuring out like...
Yeah, because the bigger it's gotten, the more it is for planning. And realistically, we can't manage planning one every year, but not that we can't manage going to one or being a part of one. It's just all the time that goes in on the front end. So
like
if we had
logistics.
a committee of people that could maybe plan all of the logistics and details of it.
And then you kind of show us around your hometown, if that makes sense. So we'll pick hometowns.
Maybe we would do it like they do with the Olympics or the Super Bowl. People put their bid in for if
everybody votes.
They pitch their city, and then the Patreon community votes on which one they want to do.
I kind of love that.
And then that person is over getting a committee together to put it all together.
I kind of love that. So I think that's kind of where we're leaning. We haven't talked to our Patreon community about this. I meant to in our February live stream, but I've already written it down for our March one. Like that's the top thing, because we need to figure something out for this year. Again, if you haven't watched our Patreon meetup, that was such a fun video to edit. It was not the best put together because we were in it so much, so I didn't get to like film very much, but the essence is there. You can tell everybody had a good time.
Documenting it. We probably both should have had like meta glasses for that weekend, so we could have just hit record and like recorded our interactions and the moments that happening rather than pulling out the big cameras and
because like when you have good conversations with people, you're not like, can you hold on one second?
Keep that thought.
That's like so rude.
But yeah, if you haven't watched that Patreon video, it was a really fun weekend. Definitely a highlight weekend of our entire year last year.
Yeah, it really was awesome.
Yeah. We have another protein recommendation.
Oh, thank you.
Out Nicole Wilkins protein powder. It's the best, and if you're interested in creatine, highly recommend.
Yes,
Love y'all so much. Congrats on full time. Please keep doing Christmas markets.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Yeah, the creatine I just started taking definitely is plateaued the scale just a little bit for my weight and my muscles. But guys, if you see me in public,
look at her bulk in
you
there.
can't even see because I'm wearing black. But I'm gonna make you touch my muscles and be like,
look, see,
look.
Paige said Matt can come.
Paige. Just kidding. Matt is a good time. Who else is going to take our video and photos?
That is true. And drive you around.
That's perfect.
You'll have a guide probably, so.
You can still take our photos and videos, and then I don't have to do it. And I'll be like, Matt, our photo, go.
That sounds fun. I think I'm busy that week.
Oh, see, now that we've put him to work.
Evening from England. Just got in from work. Hope you're both good. Love to see your beautiful faces. Well, good evening from Nashville.
Yeah.
And thanks for tuning in from England.
Thank you.
Let's see.
I wish I was in England.
See, David said, boys trip for Red Wings. If we can get a factory tour, maybe get a first shot at some factory seconds, because you know they do those where there's like a little tiny little blemish or something.
If you guys don't know, Matt is a boot head. Not a sneaker head, like a boot head.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
I guess so.
Booties?
Booties. I'm into booties.
Anyways, so Kara and David have gone on group trips with us, and so David loves boots, and so these two will talk about boots, and I'm so appreciative because he has someone to talk boots with. That would be a fun little one.
That would be a fun one. Mm-hmm.
And it would have been nice for Beth to like show you around, but she's going to be in Ireland with me, so.
That is true.
No.
Unfortunately. It says, since April, I've been going to concerts all over the world and enjoying the different cities and countries. That's a cool way to see places. I love that.
I love that people do concerts, and then I love that people do like sporting events, which I think is so fun. Nashville is going to have the Olympics, right? And in the Olympics?
We're going to be,
soccer.
World Cup.
Oh, it's the World Cup?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, it's the Olympics.
You're right. It's the Olympics soccer.
Did you guys hear that?
I think it is, yeah.
He said I was right.
One of the, I don't know.
One of the stadiums.
Matches.
I really want tickets to it, but I think there's like a lottery. I don't know how that works.
Brian said, girls trip and guys trip at the same time. Guys do your own thing. We could both go to Ireland. Girls do a girls' side of the trip. guys do a guys trip. We go
I mean,
to
that is true.
we go to the distilleries. We go to.
We did do
Gravity
that on
Bar.
our group trip the last
That
day.
last day, it kind of split up.
We did do
Girls
that the
did
last
tea,
day,
yep.
yeah. And you did the distillery.
Guys could go like to the vintage shops, you know.
True, record shops too.
Yeah, record
Yeah.
shops. Let's see here. Greetings from Los Angeles. Watched all your
Cool.
videos as my guide. Going to Alaska in July. Thanks for the tips.
Thank you so
That's
much for
awesome.
watching.
We hope you have a great time in Alaska. It's a beautiful. We've been there 3 different trips now, and still feel like we've not even scratched the surface of Alaska.
I thought it was 4, no?
Is it 4?
I don't know.
I think it's 3.
Going on 4.
Going
so this
on
will be
4.
the 4th
This will
one.
be the 4th, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you. Like
Yeah.
Matt said, Alaska's a massive. And going in July, you're going to have so much time to explore. You'll get very little
We
sleep.
have so much daylight. That's like with our Iceland trip this year. We're going in June. And I think it's 20. The sun is officially above the horizon for like 22 or 21 hours, but it never gets dark. It's going to set for a little bit. It'll go kind of into that like civil twilight time, and then it's back up. So you'll be experiencing the same thing kind of in Alaska. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm not really any help with reading stuff. My
Steve,
bad.
nope.
I've got to go. Love you guys. Bye, Steve. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. We
have a
love
good
your
night.
comments.
Thanks for being on with us.
Yeah. Okay. I got you, Matt. I got you. Hold on. That's my bracelets on the counter thing. Y'all are who?
Love this one here. Have y'all thought about RV travel in the States? We would love to do it. We don't have an RV. That's kind of a hold up there. We don't have a van. What?
That's so funny, yeah. But
But we have I would love to partner with RV America
Yeah.
or what was it Cruise America I think is the name of it.
If anybody has any connections, let us know.
I would love to partner with them and do one summer, take maybe a full 30 days and just go RV the American West or, just figuring out an itinerary or a route. But I'd love to do something like that.
I think the RV is definitely better than van life for us. Just because, I have a lot of things.
But you could live for a month.
In a van?
Yeah.
I would definitely be able to drive the van more so than an RV.
Very true.
Because your girl will run over things, curbs especially.
Fun with her said, thanks so much for all your amazing content. I really enjoy virtually traveling with you guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
virtually
watching.
traveling
Yeah,
with
thank
us. We appreciate it. Seriously. When you guys are watching and commenting, and it just makes our day, and we're so excited that we can hopefully help you plan your trips.
Let's see here. I'm sure I'm missing.
Oh, sorry. This is my time. I told you I was going to do it.
Right here. When traveling to new places, you're absolutely vulnerable for broadening your spectrum of comfort zone. It's a great thing, for sure. Couldn't agree more with that.
Absolutely. You realize, when you're the person that doesn't speak the language and, you're relying on the kindness of others, seeing, I grew up in Germany, right? So here I was, an American. I didn't speak the language. My parents didn't speak the language. Realizing that there are different cultural things, and you just grow up and you realize there's so many different ways of doing things. And right here, travel does change you for the better. Learning tolerance and respect is so important. It really is. And just being kind, that's the biggest thing, is being thoughtful and kind, and realizing okay, if I'm in a different country and trying to order a croissant or a pastry, and I'm working up my courage to just say hello in their language. And
when you put yourself in the shoes of being the minority somewhere where you feel like the outsider, it brings a new perspective to just life. So it definitely broadens your perspective and just opens your mind up in a good way.
Yeah. Paige said, oh my gosh, I wish I could have done the Greenville, South Carolina one. I live near there. We would have loved to have you.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Again, 50 people came from all of North America, which was wild.
Yeah.
And it just flew by. It was so fast.
Yeah, we went Friday night through Sunday morning. So we really had it was Friday night, Saturday all afternoon, into the evening, late night, and then Sunday morning. We said goodbye that afternoon, but it just flew by. An amazing weekend, though.
Oh my gosh. I literally cried at the end.
Stacey's,
that is an awesome idea. Okay.
See? And then George said, sounds good, more than willing to help.
Okay.
Beth said, I love that idea. I'll get my bid ready. And right, George, I love planning trips and events.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I know our people, like, and I think that this could be a thing.
Yeah.
And when we saw Sherry and Mike in Flagler,
yeah.
we kind of got to talk to them, and they kind of encouraged us. And I meant to talk about it, and I can't believe I forgot.
And we've got some people that live in some really like cool places.
We did talk about you guys specifically.
Yeah, we talked about you, Stacey and Ernie, like where you guys live.
We didn't volunteer you, but we were like, Wilmington would be really cool.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool destinations represented within the Patreon community where people have deep knowledge of that place.
Yeah.
Like with me with Greenville, it's second nature to me. We could plan a full day in Greenville on a whim
Off the
because
cuff, yeah.
I knew it, just like Stacey and Ernie could do with their home area, with Beth with her area. I mean, all these people, they live in, like I said, we have
Cool
some pretty neat places represented.
Do you think Beth would take us to the Mall of America? And we get to ride one ride, and then we're on to the next.
I don't think so.
I'm just joking.
I don't think so. Probably not.
Oh.
Probably not.
Is that just because you don't want to ride rides?
She'd probably take us to Red Wing somewhere there.
Oh my gosh.
I know it's not exactly right in her hometown, but
that's what Matt would want to do. You're so funny, Matt. Love you guys, and this is Amy. Love you guys, and watching you explore is so much fun. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Amy. We appreciate you being on this adventure with us, seriously, and for watching, and we just appreciate it. And I love your profile pic. It's so cute. I love that I can see people's profile pictures now. There was like an update, and it
used to be so small we couldn't. See, look, boom. We can include Red Wing optional excursion
as an optional.
See,
I'm looking so excited.
She said, Ernie will come keep Matt company. You know he's one of the girls anyway. I love that. We can fit right in wherever you throw. Me and Ernie, we can just fit right in.
One of my favorite was you guys being garbage disposals at Saskatoon's in the Patreon meetup. I thought that was so funny.
Me and Ernie, the food, our long table, the food just kept getting passed down to our end, and we were like, well, it's good.
When Matt told me at the end, because obviously we were sitting at different tables, and I was like, you got to try what? I was like, everybody finished all of their food at our table. Well, like we
tried everybody's food, me and Ernie.
Trey Baby says, hey y'all, good to see you. Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Said I wish I could have seen you in Greenville.
Oh, you live in Georgia. I love that. I used to live in Noonan, Georgia, or Peachtree City. So go Georgia.
Yep. Go Georgia.
Go Georgia. Not the dogs, though.
Stacey said distilleries and thrift stores. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, see? Tava said my boyfriend's job gets them Red Wings boots every year.
They're just stacking up in his closet since they last forever. They do last forever.
I thought he was just like stacking them up in the closet.
Does he get a particular kind or size?
Asking for a friend.
A couple of models I've been keeping my eyes on, particularly in the heritage line of boots. But I'm just kidding.
What was so funny is we don't have a lot of like subscriptions to TV services and stuff. Like we really do try to budget and use our money for travel. But we did. I was making a joke earlier about like what do you call it? Not panhandling, is it?
Pandering.
Pandering.
That's what you said.
For Paramount Plus, because we are obsessed with Landman. But that's how I feel about you and doing the boots. You're pandering.
Maybe a little.
I'm dying. That's so funny. So you were scammers.
The scammers app. There you go. That's where Tony got it from. Will Ken said, love your Niagara Falls trip. It looks like so much fun. You've inspired a future trip. That's awesome.
I love that so much. I'm going to take a picture because that seriously was such a fun trip.
Yeah, that was there was so many like bucket list items in that trip. Like,
oh my gosh.
to do.
Yeah.
It felt like a Yeah.
It was a huge bucket list, the whole thing.
Or especially, like, the whole time was, like, but getting to go to TIFF was...
I mean,
like,
we checked off, like, 4 things in the 1,000 Places to See Before You Die book.
Yeah,
like,
Ontario, like, St. Lawrence Market
Yeah.
food tour, getting to go to TIFF, and then...
the wineries
The wineries in Niagara on the lake, but then the day at Niagara,
Yeah.
that was, like, action-packed all day long.
I don't think we've ever laughed that hard on an experience in our life. Like, we couldn't catch our breath.
The boat tour, I think it's called City Cruises by Hornblower now. I don't know, but the Hornblower essentially boat that was.
My gosh.
Or if you're on the American side, the Maid of the Mist. But
yeah,
that was. I know one of those. I know Stacy and Ernie talk about it. Ernie says it's one of the best things they've ever done traveling, and there's been so many things we've done that you would look at. Oh, that's probably high on your list or best thing you've ever done. Like, but that boat tour, like, I don't know what I expected, but it was not
it
that.
was not
and
that.
It was so much fun.
We just kept going in. I'm like, are we ever gonna turn around?
I loved it.
It was so funny. We were waterboarded 100%, and it was so much fun.
Yes. This one, let's see. Carolyn said, hello from Colorado. Thanks for sharing your adventures. Love the honest reviews. We will be in Iceland on the first week of July.
Oh,
very cool.
That's awesome.
We'll just have been getting back from Iceland not far before that. We'll just miss you. Yeah. We'll be there on our group trip second week of June. Yep.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Iceland, we're so excited to be back in Iceland. Yeah.
It's just otherworldly. Yeah. Definitely put it on your list. I'm so excited to put the next couple videos out. The next one that we're putting out, I'm editing now. And it's so cool. Mm-hmm. I love getting to relive them while editing. And it's just, Mm-hmm. We did a bucket list item on this next video.
Eli said, Adventures in Matt now. Any kids? Nope, no kids.
Now? Or
right. That's
we just got this yesterday. And we're still trying to figure it out. Yeah. Oh, God, it smells so good.
D said, me and my husband love watching you guys. Love your energy. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. The stunning profile pic. Love it beautiful. So much. But thank you so much for watching.
Thank y'all for watching.
That's so sweet. We're still just so shocked that people watch. Besides our moms, like, we've been still just putting videos out and praying for the best.
That's the crazy thing. Like we were talking about the other day, getting to go finally both being full time in this is such a kind of a wild thing to think about. But people are like, well, what's it feel like now? And we're like, honestly, like, the crazy thing is that for us, not a lot has changed overall. I mean, not having to go to other jobs has been a big difference. But like, from starting this channel to even while we were working our other jobs up to the end of the year, still working our other jobs, not much looked different on our end.
We still always treated this as a full-time job.
Yeah. But the action was still the same. It's just the audience has grown and more people are watching, like getting to enjoy or watching and actually enjoying the videos. So yeah, it's for us, the workload has stayed the same from 1 subscriber to 100,000 subscribers, which is weird because it's like you would think it would like ramp up with it, but it's kind of just been. We just kind of blinked and we were like, oh, we're at 100,000, and now we're just continuing on. So
yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's been wild.
We literally pinch ourselves and are so grateful every single day.
Yeah. I'm not exaggerating when I say every day we thank God for the life that we're living right now, and that we get to do this. So
so thank you guys for being on this adventure with us. Like, we truly, truly appreciate it. And please, if you ever see us in public, please come and say hi. Yeah, even if we look miserable, because sometimes we do. We had it happen. Yeah, and I felt so bad. In Rome. Yeah, we were filming in the moment. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh. You go ahead. What are you talking about? What were you going to talk about? Didn't we have cameras around our neck? Nope. Oh, we didn't? At the airport? Oh, no. What were you talking about? Somebody took a picture of us and sent it. I was in Paris. No.
Oh, you talking about that one in Rome? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And they sent a picture of us, like, with our cameras, and we didn't look very pleasant. And I was like, that's what I look like?
Yeah, but they didn't come up and speak
They
to
didn't.
us.
So please just do come
I'm
up and say
talking about
hi.
the people that did come up and speak to us, even though we looked miserable.
Well, both of those, yeah. So if we do look miserable, please don't let that scare you. I promise we're so
Yeah.
excited. But then
we
the
had
other
a
one,
very sweet couple that were eloping to the
they had just landed.
Amalfi Coast. They had just landed in Rome. We had been sitting at baggage for about an hour waiting on our bags. I won't get into that whole story because it was a mess. Anyway, had to re-pick up our bags from baggage as we were leaving Rome. But anyway, 45 minutes we'd been sitting there waiting, maybe longer. And we were just like tired. We had another probably 7 hours ahead of us before we could try to get on the next flight. We were still flying standby at this time. We looked miserable, and this sweet, really happy couple came up. And we're like, are you guys Matt and Nat? We were like, oh, yeah, we are. So, yeah, even if we do look like death, because sometimes that absolutely happens.
Real, yeah.
It's real life. We still appreciate people coming up and saying hello.
Absolutely. So please don't be scared with my RBF.
Jennifer says, so excited to see the Petra content. Any plans to travel to the Philippines? It's on my list. We don't have any immediate plans for the Philippines.
But it's in the book, so you better believe we're hitting it.
It's on the list. We just don't know when it'll happen.
Right now, a big thing is, since we're not flying with my standby benefits with working for an airline, we're kind of having to go where the deal is. So we've been using a lot of like Daily Drop Pro.
Yeah.
We've been using Point Me. And I think we have links for them down in the description because they've been so helpful. So we're pretty much going where the deal is.
Yeah, we're letting the deal decide where the destination is.
I'm sure most of you guys are the same. You know, you have like a list of things that you want to go see. Ours is just very extensive. Yeah. But a lot of those are, okay, what's the best deal? Let's go.
But yeah, like even for family travel, like for Point Me, if you're not familiar with it, it's like the place where if you have a bunch of credit card points, but you don't, credit cards can get, redeeming points can get complicated, how to do it, having to transfer to airlines, but anyway, I won't go into all the details of it. It's complicated. It can get very complicated. Point Me makes it where you can search for all of those award booking availabilities in one place, and then it can even show you how to transfer those points to that partner or that airline to book the specific deal that you're looking for. So we used that to fly round trip to Florida last month when we were with family. Got an incredible deal to fly into Daytona Beach, which is much closer to her family than any of the other airports in Florida. We got some crazy good round trip deals to Europe for some upcoming trips that we haven't announced yet. Our Patreon people know about them, but
they're still in the planning stages. So.
They're still very early planning, but we got a birthday trip for me in April and another one in May. We got round trip flights from Nashville to one of my birthday trip destination, which is well into Europe, for $380 per person. Again, that was round trip. Yeah. And that was a deal that came to our inbox through Daily Drop Pro. So when that deal came in, we were like, I think we're going here now. So so we literally hopped on and booked it right then. Yeah. So, but anyway, those have been tools that we've been using now that we don't have Natalie's airline benefits to fly. We knew we were going to have to be relying on deals. And Point Me and Daily Drop Pro have been huge tools in helping us do that.
Oh, for sure. So if you guys want to check them out, the affiliate links are down below. Yep. It doesn't cost you any extra, but I think we would get, I don't know exactly. I don't know. Maybe you just let them know that you guys came through us, and maybe
if you use our links, we get some kind of kickback on it.
And then you get a discount.
I think you get a discount, but it definitely doesn't cost you anything extra. So it's just another really easy way to support this channel.
Yeah. So thank you. If there's a deal to the Philippines, you better believe we're gonna hop on it. Okay. Where are you originally from? I am from, that's a loaded question for me, actually. Matt can go first.
I'm originally from Greenville, South Carolina. Mine's easy.
No, tell him where you're really from. We do have it's one of the first videos on our channel. It's called Our Story.
I think it's the first video.
Is it?
I think so.
So go check that out.
It's kind of awkward to watch.
It is a little bit. We might need to redo it at some point, but I wish I could just backlog it to where... Yeah. Anyways, but
I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, but really on the outskirts of Greenville, a little area that lovingly called Possum Kingdom. Possum Kingdom,
I always
South
love telling it.
Carolina.
I'm like, tell them where you're really from. I was born in South Florida, raised in Germany till elementary school, middle school-ish, lived in Georgia, and then lived in Florida. And now Nashville.
But Florida is what she considers like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell people will be like, where are you from? And I say Florida. Matt's like, you've lived in Nashville 10 years. You're from Nashville.
Yeah. Nashville is home now.
Any more cruise content planned for the future? Nothing planned, but we're always up for a good deal. So like, that's really what's going to be taking us. Like, does it hit the 1,000 places to see before you die?
Yep.
If it doesn't hit that, is it really cool?
Yeah.
And it might not be in the book, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, or the third is the deal.
Yeah.
Really. So it has to check all those boxes.
We'll definitely have a cruise video surrounding our Alaska cruise, like
True.
group trip.
Yeah.
But that's going to be more focused on
the group trip.
the group trip aspect of it. It will feature some of the parts of the trip, but of the cruise, but mostly it'll be around our experience in the group trip itself.
If there's a specific one, let us know which one you're...
We would like to try some of the boutique, like we would love to do some river cruises to try those out. And we've talked with companies about doing some Croatian cruises, like summertime cruises.
I wouldn't mind doing some of those Pacific cruises.
Yeah, those
where
would
you
be awesome
like
too.
Fiji, boop, Maldives, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a dream though. And then...
Well, here we have Tabitha said, I've been watching you guys since your Florence, Italy
Oh, so
video.
that's a
I watched a
while
lot of
ago.
travel
Cool.
vloggers and still think you're two of my favorite. So inspiring. I've definitely followed your itineraries.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you so
appreciate that.
much.
That means a lot because there are a lot of travel YouTubers, vloggers out
Mm-hmm.
there. So the fact that we are even in your top 10 means a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. I can't wait to tell my little brother that. He was like, nobody likes you.
David said, Kara and I are talking about our bid for Southwest
Oh,
Florida.
look, I
Naples,
love it.
Sanibel, and Everglades.
I
See,
love
that's what I'm
that
saying.
everybody's
Like,
getting excited.
That'd be a great group trip. Go on some airboats. Like,
Patreon meetup, but yes.
oh, sorry, I meant Patreon
Mm-hmm.
meetup.
Okay, that gets me really excited. I'm glad you guys like the idea.
I'm catching up, but Beth did say maybe one ride when you mentioned the Mall of America.
That Mall of America is pretty impressive. I want to get one of those cotton candy things. That's like out of a... Okay, sorry.
Patty said, oops, will the email list keep us on upcoming meetups? So the meetups are for Patreon only. So if you're in the Patreon group, then that is a whole nother thing. And that's the group that we send out the meetups to.
Yeah.
It's just the best way to keep it somewhat organized and somewhat a little more... I don't know.
Well, just like logistically.
Logistically, it makes it easier to have it to a smaller group of people.
Yeah.
But Patreon, I mean, our Patreon memberships start at $3 a month and go all the way up to whatever.
And it just helps support this channel and
but yeah,
making
so
videos
Patreon,
and upgrades.
I think we have a link for Patreon down in the description. Maybe not. Anyways,
We did take a 20-minute nap, so Matt's going to do that now.
I will put a Patreon link in the description if I can find it. Maybe.
We
There
should have
go.
had that, but that's my bad.
Yeah, I'll put a link to our Patreon in the description. And but yeah, so that's where the meetups that we've been talking about, the Greenville meetup, and then
And you can watch the video, which I think you already mentioned. Greenville is awesome. As a realtor in Greenville County, I share that one far and wide. Oh, we also search your channel. That's so cool. I share that one far and wide. That's so neat.
We need to do an updated one. Greenville's grown so much.
It really has. When we did our Patreon meetup, we were like, oh my goodness, there's so many cool things here. Have you guys been to Saskatoons? I love Saskatoons. I was very proud of them because Matt's family has known them forever. I mean, they have like almost 5-star. Was it 5 stars? 4.99 with like
crazy.
5,000 reviews.
I'll put the Patreon link in the description.
But we love Greenville, and I'm so grateful that you share that video.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we might need to do an updated one for you.
Maybe.
I'm from the Twin Cities. I'll take Nat to Mall of America anytime. Also, thank you. I appreciate it. I love riding rides. You can come to Minneapolis to see all the murals, Cherry and the Spoon at Paisley Park. See, look at that. Yeah. There's so many awesome ideas.
You got to do what you got to do. That's right.
Today is my birthday as well. I was so happy when I heard you would be live today. I set a reminder for it.
Well, happy birthday. We appreciate you spending your birthday with us.
Happy birthday to you. That's the only part today.
Yeah, look, we got neighbors here.
I know, I love that weekend plan. That's so fun.
Tavis said, I can't remember the model, but they are work boots in size 10 and a half.
I love it. That's so funny.
Let's see.
Searches your channel when our daughter went to Texas the first time. Greenville natives here and Air Force brat. She works remotely from Travelers Rest, and the office is in Austin. That's so cool.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
I love the Travelers Rest area is blown up
cool.
in recent years, and never would have thought that would have been a place anybody would want to live. Now,
back in the day, yeah.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Now it's like, oh, if I moved back to Greenville area, Travelers Rest isn't a bad option because you're close to downtown. You're closer to Asheville if you do want a day trip up to like Hendersonville, Asheville.
And that would probably be the airport, yeah.
And you got nice hiking there, yeah. So, but yeah, that's crazy that because I feel the same. Like Travelers Rest is great now. But I remember thinking back then, it was like Travelers Rest.
The only time I'd ever been up there before was the Swamp Rabbit Trail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I love that. Absolutely. I'm in Wendy's at drive-thru. Oh, look, Josh got a photo now.
Look at that.
And I told him I'm watching your channel. I told him to watch y'all. Thank you for
that.
supporting and being a marketing rep for us. We appreciate it more than you know. I love that so much. It's so funny.
So we got Adventures with Nate and Janet.
Oh,
us
cool.
two love the Niagara video and has also inspired a fall trip for us this year. And I got that 1,000 Places to See Before You Die book for Christmas this year. Very cool.
I love that. That is so fun.
Y'all are gonna Niagara. That whole area in the fall is just. We were there September, so we were like really late summer on the. You're starting to get little touches of fall, but
yeah, but I can imagine in fall it's going to be spectacular. Oh, yeah, let's answer this question.
What do you guys do for work? This is what we do for work.
This is what we do for work as of January of this year.
Yeah. This is our full-time jobs.
Crazy.
As of January.
But before this, I worked for an airline for almost 7 years, and Matt was a musician, producer, songwriter,
Yeah, so but at this point, we're now Adventures in Matt and Nat is what we do for work.
Mind blown. So
That's
crazy.
it. Okay, Minnesota gaining force here. We're going to get you all up north.
I'm excited for your presentation, everyone.
Said, hi guys, what month do you recommend for Alaska couple first-time cruisers?
So it really depends on what you want to do. For us, we did it outside of summer because a couple of reasons. A, it's cheaper usually because families
rates start going down in August typically
because kids are back in school, right? So families aren't as much there. There was still some when we went in August last year,
but the ships will tend to be quieter because there aren't any families on the ships now. Because sounds like you are guys a couple, no kids. It doesn't seem like. So yeah, if you want to avoid that, like the families and the kids side of things. And save some money, probably starting mid to late August would be great. I think the peak for like wildlife, you're still going to see what we saw tons of whales. There were bears, seals. We saw all of that on our bald eagles. We saw all of that on our trip in late August, and we'll see it again probably this September. But the peak for I think whale watching and activity is typically like July. But that's also the peak for Alaska cruises. Yeah. So it's going to be the highest priced, most crowded.
And again, we saw plenty when we were there. So I am not worried about it at all for the price and the time.
You tend to, you're going to Alaska, you're never guaranteeing like great weather. Yeah. That's just Alaska. You are, risking having maybe a little bit wetter weather the later into the season you wait, once you get into August. But when we went, we had a couple of wetter, cloudier days, but we didn't have anything that really hindered our trip
experience at all.
So all of that to say, the long-winded way to say, for us, we would probably say sometime in August because we do want to avoid the busier, louder ships with all the kids on it because they're back in school. So anytime after that, like second weekish of
Yeah.
August is probably the sweet spot for us.
And I don't know about May at all, about wildlife or anything like that.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know about before school gets out.
Yeah.
You probably are going to deal with slightly cooler weather. I mean, on either end of that, you're going to have cooler weather than obviously do in July.
Yeah.
But that would be our recommendation.
Hopefully that helped.
Yeah.
Oh, Fargo!
Nice.
We love Fargo. We can't wait to go back.
Fargo was one that shocked us. We were
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, but that was a video. That's when I look back on Fargo. Like obviously, I remember the places we went. The things that stick out were like Drecker Brewery, and then I cannot remember the name of it, but I could see the signs and remember the foods we got. The little the restaurant we ate at.
The rhubarb.
Yeah, the rhubarb pie and stuff. The bike tour we did.
With the
but what
Viking
stands
ship.
out among all those is the people.
The community and the people were just
people of Fargo
incredible.
are incredible.
Yeah, we would definitely go back there for sure. Thank you for the birthday wish and song. Absolutely, our pleasure. Let's see, we've got. Oh my gosh, let's talk about your profile pic first
Love
and
it.
foremost. Mark
Mark
and
and
Candace.
Candace.
My wife and I work full time in TV, and we're wanting to start building and creating YouTube content of our own. Do you guys have any advice for beginners in balancing with full time work?
What you got? I was letting you see if you had
Any
anything.
advice for beginners? I mean, it just depends on like what you want to do. I don't know if balance is really a thing that we had, especially in the beginning, because all of our free time hours were like traveling. So if you're going to do a travel channel, obviously that's a different ballgame because you're going
Yeah,
to
it
be gone
depends on
for
what
traveling.
kind of content you're wanting to do.
But yeah, I mean, just I'm always constantly learning about the algorithm. I'm learning about YouTube's editing skills.
I would say,
But it's just like a labor of love. Like we love YouTube. We love the platform. We love the people on it. And we love consuming that kind of content. So
yeah, find the channels that you want to emulate. We did that. We went to channels that we saw that were successful, channels that we felt like we wanted to create content at least somewhere in the same world as them. And we went to see what was working for them. And we, I don't want to say copied, but we did mimic.
well, no, you have inspiration.
Yeah,
and then
we-
even TV shows. Like what did we want to pull from different shows
there were
that we
TV
like?
shows that we pulled from. Yeah, so you're finding out what you like, what kind of content you want to create, figuring that out, and being very subjective with the content and saying, okay, we're not up to par on this side. And obviously that's going to grow over time. You can go back and watch our old videos and see that we were very much still figuring it out, still feel like that at this time.
I think knowing your why is a really big one because you're not going to get paid for a very long time doing this. You really have to enjoy it. It's not like just for money and fame. That's what people like think of. But for us, like our why was very much rooted in we want to help people travel with whatever amount of time they have. And we want to try to do, see, and eat as much as we possibly can in that time period and inspire people to do the same. But I think that's a big thing. Our why was a bit more than just success or whatever that is. And I think bringing value to people is another big one. Like, why should people watch your channel over other people? Or
trying to make sure your content brings value in whatever way it is, whether it's educational, is it entertainment, is it instructional, whatever that is. But then also I would say like places like Think Media, if you don't follow them,
Sean's great.
Sean over at Think Media is great and is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to YouTube. He's been on the platform since pretty much the very beginning of YouTube.
Yeah, we did a podcast with him, so you could watch that. We haven't watched it since we did it because I don't know what I said. I blacked out. But hopefully that might be a little bit helpful for you. But we're open books, so anytime we're live or anything, please
The
ask
biggest
questions.
thing is all of those things that we just said, are important in our eyes, but also just doing it.
Also, just being yourself.
Being
Like,
genuine.
I think it's really helpful that we have each other to play off of. Like, I can't be fake all the time. Matt would call me out, and I would do the same with Matt and be like, you're more funny than that. Like, lighten up. It'll be fine. You know what I mean? So, like, just being your authentic self and having thick skin and just being like, this is me. Sorry, take it or leave it.
Do you have to have thick skin? Because there will be commenters and haters, but just realizing that those people aren't the people that you're trying to model your life after. So I wouldn't take their words as a grain of salt.
And if you work in customer service at all, you realize, like, I get yelled at on the daily. It's fine. You can write it on a little. So hopefully that was helpful. I don't know. We could talk about YouTube all day.
We're a good 20 minutes behind on comments.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you go to the front and I'll go
You start
back.
there, I'll go to the bottom. Okay. People have slowed down commenting because they're like, they're not responding to anybody. So
Sorry.
Let's see. We got some other people in the comments here. Said, in response to all that, Mark and Candace said the hardest part, sail, stay, and play, said to Mark and Candace, the hardest part was just actually starting for us. We have learned so much through the journey. Exactly. Couldn't agree with that more.
Yeah, we're
like
still
I just
learning
said,
now.
all of those other things are important, but unless you just start, you're never going to. A lot of it's, you can prepare and plan all you want, but you're just not going to learn until you get in.
Yep.
Obviously, having some kind of game plan going in and so strategy will help that process along a little quicker, but yeah, just starting.
Yep. And not waiting till something's perfect to post it. That's something that I struggle with. But
correct.
Some of us can't travel much as we'd like to. So watching vloggers like you too is awesome. Well, thank you. We want you to feel like you're on the journey with us. Like we don't want to just like tell you about a place. We want you to feel like you're, seeing the exact same things that we're seeing, whether that's our feet or the outside of a place.
I wanted to thank you guys. I watched your Alaska videos before my cruising. It helped so much. I became a Patreon member and hoping to join a group trip maybe next year. I love you guys. That means the world to us. That Alaska video, the Alaska cruise video, and then all of the day trip or port days were. That Alaska one was it was a big one to edit, but we were so proud of the way it turned out, and glad that you found it helpful because that was our big goal. We were like, we want people to, if they're going on this ship, this itinerary. They watch this, they're going to know exactly what they're
because
in for.
we had so many questions beforehand and we couldn't find the answers. And it's like, I'd rather just watch something for an hour and know exactly what I'm in for because that's my type of personality. I want to know what the spa looks like. I want to know what, this is or how we did this exactly. So that is really sweet. So thank you. And we're excited to have you in our Patreon community.
Michelle said, even though you are scammers, I just joined Patreon. Got her. Just Thank you so much.
I'm dying. That's so funny.
I appreciate you looking past our flaws,
Michelle, I'm just really grateful. With your humor already, I know you're going to fit in. Or you're going to be, that's so funny.
That's funny.
I'm going to screenshot that. That's so funny. I'm taking a picture. My brother is going to be like, what? That's hysterical.
Oh, man. Adventures with Nate and Janet said we're going on our first Alaskan cruise in May. That was booked because of you two as well. We love your channel. Y'all are keeping us busy.
I love that so much.
I love it. And I saw that George, let's see. Okay, so they're going on the Eurodome, and George is going on the Bliss. George will be on the Bliss May 2nd.
Okay.
So George, I meant to ask you earlier, George, on our Patreon, are y'all doing the same itinerary that we did, or is this a different Alaska itinerary? I don't know how many itineraries the Bliss does.
Late to the live. Really enjoy your travel videos. Hey, from North Carolina. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining. Hop on anytime. You don't have to be here right at the beginning. Hi, kids. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Thank you. I got my little...
Yeah, we appreciate it. Love that photo with the Eiffel Tower in the back.
It's really great.
Richard said, we went at the beginning of May. Very nice trip, talking about Alaska cruise.
I love that.
So I would say, based off of like what George said, they're going in May. Richard said they went in May and enjoyed it. If you're trying to get better prices, avoid the crowds, but are okay with cooler, possibly wetter weather, I think May and August are probably your sweet spots, or even into September.
That's why we're doing beginning of September.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried Shotgun Willie's barbecue yet in Nashville? It's on my list. Is that the place that we went?
It's literally next door to Daddy's Dogs. So we went and did Daddy's Date Night last night, the Valentine's thing, and they did Daddy's Date Night at their Madison location, which is a different one they usually do it at, and it's right next door to Shotgun Willie's.
And as soon as we got out of the car, Matt was like,
I was like, I've been wanting to come to Shotguns for like quite a while. If everybody talks about how it's obviously it's Texas style barbecue, but everybody says it's some of the best in Nashville. I think we had somebody comment on our Austin video. I think it was a viewer, and they said it was maybe their friends or old neighbors or something moved to Nashville and opened Shotgun Willie's, and they're from Austin.
So we're going to have to message them and be like, hey, we're going.
So, Ernie, next time y'all are in Nashville, we need to go to Shotgun Willie's.
That sounds amazing.
I still haven't been yet.
You're my favorite travel couple. Got to get on Patreon. Oh my gosh. That's just really sweet.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you watching. That's so kind. You guys are so sweet. Oh,
I just upgraded my Patreon. Got to keep Nat's nails. She sees how much money she spends every time we do a unboxing and realizes that we bought half the stuff we unboxed.
I need to get on more PR lists, but thank you very much. You're so kind. I was only going to keep one color. I just didn't know which one was going to look best. Okay, but thank you so much. That's really sweet.
That is funny.
I do feel like a scammer.
Richard said, just want to say, miss you guys. Been recommending you guys to all my friends at work. Your group trips are the best. Love you guys.
Oh,
Richard, we love you
that's
guys.
such a great photo.
I've also loved seeing, I think it's on Facebook, you've shared some of your old photos of you and Brenda from the 90s, I think. Love it.
Oh, it's the best. It's so cute.
Oh, we have hello from Sweden, or Sweden. Well done on your channel. Great informative videos.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
We may or may not be coming to Sweden soon. So if you have any recommendations, let us know.
Yes, please let us know, because we haven't planned much of anything.
No,
if we were going.
Oh, I know. The spa with the glaciers, absolutely incredible. We pretty much got most of the people on our group trip signed up for the spa, so all of us are going to be in our bathing suits and robes, like looking at glaciers. That's going to be us. I hope we're literally like the only people in the spa.
Look at Josh doing it again.
Oh my god!
He said, "Here's my change from my number 7 combo from Wendy's." I appreciate that. I wish you could send me a number 7 combo, because we've been on a calorie deficit trying to watch our food for the last 2 months, pretty much.
Yeah.
Of course, last night's Valentine's dinner was a major cheat meal. But
guys, and we ate I was like, surely my stomach has shrunk. Nope, I ate every little. The waiter, I was so embarrassed. He tried to take my tots away, my loaded tots, and there was 2 left. And he was like, "Are you done, ma'am?" And I was like, "No,
no, please leave those.
Please leave. I have been starving for 2 months." No, I'm just. I was like.
But thank you, Josh.
I'm looking at what a number 7 is.
She's already on her phone looking up the Wendy's menu.
That's so funny.
Let's see. That Wheel Ken said, "We did not start traveling to Europe until 2022. The content you create definitely makes planning our trips much less intimidating." Thank you. That means the world to us.
Yeah.
You know, we went on our first. Natalie grew up in Europe, but as an adult hadn't been back. So we went back. I went through for the first time. She went back as an adult for the first time in 2019, and that was our first times going to Europe, and it was an intimidating thing.
Oh, for sure.
Planning that trip, especially trying to do it on a really tight budget like we were on back then. So yeah, I'm glad our content is helping you maybe take some of that intimidation away. And once you go once, as you know, you've been traveling for a handful of years now, you kind of like realize like, okay, this isn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Once you do a couple public transportations, you're like, oh, okay, it's not the end of the world. And thank God for Google Maps. Thank God for translating apps. Like there's so many tools that we have now that back in the day, that was not even an option. So even thinking about that, I'm like, that's so intimidating.
He said, "LOL, stop, guys. You got me wanting to book right now." I mean, I don't think you're going to regret it, so.
Wait, book what?
Alaska cruise.
Oh.
That's what we've been talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out for a second. That destroyed my life. It's really good. I don't know where we are on time.
It's all, right here. Natalie, I think it's what that says. "Any ideas of where to go for 14 days in Europe? We booked Paris, but that's it for now. We have until August to plan our stops." Oh man, Paris is a great starting point for a lot of different places you could go.
I'm gonna look at a map real quick.
Our first trip to Europe in 2019, like I was just saying, we did Paris. We started in Paris, and we did 18 or 19 days. we went Paris, and we went because we wanted to go to Oktoberfest. So we went from Paris to Munich. Munich, spent a day layover in Cologne by train, and then went the rest of the way to Amsterdam. Spent a few days in Amsterdam. Amsterdam down through Brussels, spent a day train layover in Brussels, and then trained the rest of the way to London. And then ended our time in London, spent a few days in London, and totaled out to be 18 days.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was a good.
that's one of.
It really just depends on what you want to do and
itineraries
see
you
and
could do.
Eat. Yeah.
Because you could just if your flights are round trip out of Paris, then you'll want to try to think about that,
loop.
do some kind of loop. If you don't have return flights yet, my guess is they're probably Paris, just by the way it sounds like. And if that's the case, I would do some kind of loops, maybe similar to what I just said. But you could even dip down into Austria if you wanted to. I mean, you even have
Switzerland right there.
I was about to say you have Switzerland there you could dip into a little bit. So there's tons of options when you look at Paris, but I'd probably say Paris and then think of a loop going out east, either going up north first or south first and then looping around. You're probably going to have Amsterdam on that list. I would recommend. We love Bavaria. Munich's a great. It's the capital of Bavaria. Beautiful city.
Yeah,
very
it's
manageable.
A nice, good one to base out of for Bavaria.
Yeah, and then depending on what you're into, if you like history tours, Munich's got a lot of World War II history.
Yeah.
Right there in and around.
That would be the one place if you did want to check off Germany.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. But happy to answer more questions.
Yeah, that was a good. Sorry I'm late. I'm on the Carnival Mardi Gras for my birthday.
Nice.
Happy birthday. Have so much fun. Thanks for joining us. That's exciting.
From the cruise.
Yeah, at sea. Yeah, same one, but different from the one that they did in 2019.
Okay, nice.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, Jackie, you'll fit in perfectly with all these amazing people. Love your sense of humor. Yeah, about the scammer thing.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Natalie did say, something happened.
That was me.
Oh, gotcha. I was trying to figure out. Natalie said it's one way to Paris.
Oh, okay. So that opens up
a lot. Then you could
leave out of Amsterdam is a really big airport, so that's one that you could probably end at, or London. Yeah, you could even leave out of Frankfurt, but leaving out of London or Amsterdam gives you more time to this is the map, sorry, where you can see all that.
Or if you want to stay south, you could go over into Germany, dip down into Austria, go over into Hungary, Budapest.
You can end in even Italy too.
You could end in Budapest, or even Budapest up to Prague. There's a lot of things you could do. I would say if you're landing in Paris, you're going to want to at least a day to kind of get your bearings on you. You're probably going to spend at least a couple of days in Paris. Yeah, so I would say probably for 14 days, I would say no more than maybe 4 major cities, something like that.
Because that's kind of what we did.
And you could hit some maybe smaller cities, en route to other cities if you wanted to. But I would say probably 4. You might squeeze 5, but I would probably say 4 major cities. So Paris, Munich, Amsterdam, London, or Paris, Munich, Vienna, Budapest, or something like that. That'd be my quick 2 cents on it.
Stephanie said, dying to do Alaska cruise, but Hubs is so afraid of seasickness. Yeah, they did have a lot of sickness bags. But we made sure to just take medicine every single day. So I don't know if medicine works for him, but it seemed to work for me because I got motion sick.
Yeah, and like George said, I've never done the patches, but a lot of people in our Patreon community swear by the patches. So we're gonna probably try them the next time. And George said they work really well. George has cruised many times.
Yeah.
So,
and he's done Alaska.
Yeah, he's done Alaska, and Alaska can be a little bit choppier. But
that was the choppiest I've ever felt.
We never got seasick.
No. Because we were just trying to prevent. That's what you have to do is prevent it.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, I'm fine. And then I would feel it and I'm like, uh-oh, I got to take medicine right now. So we would run back to the room and I just carried it with me the rest of the time.
Yeah. Let's see here. I saw that one you did. Okay. We did an Alaskan cruise last September. We followed several of your suggestions. We went to Leavenworth and tried Pelmani and Sitka.
Cool.
Thank you for the suggestions. Keep it up.
That
That's
makes my
awesome.
heart so happy. I love that.
That sounds like a fun trip. Yeah,
absolutely. Leavenworth is so cool. The Cascades are
Leavenworth is
awesome.
cool. Sitka is one that surprised us. We really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It was really quaint.
That was so interesting.
It felt quite different than a lot of the other port towns that feel very much commercialized, for cruises. And I know obviously it is to a degree, but there was a lot about it that still felt just maybe different. Maybe it's because it's not like one of the major Alaska cruise ports.
It kind of felt like a hidden gem, even though it's not really a hidden gem, kind of.
But yeah, it was a neat little town. We enjoyed it.
I love that. That's so fun.
Marianne said, I think I definitely need the beer and waffles experience.
That was such a great experience. It was definitely a bang for your buck. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was.
All those waffles. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. The waffles, the beer, then they gave you one to go. It was wild. It was so much fun. And the people in that class were so fun.
Yeah, it
so
was a good time.
Yeah.
Stephanie asked, how's Amsterdam in December? We've never been in December, have we? No.
When was the last time we went?
No, we've only flown through in December. We literally walked outside the airport in December, and that was it. The airport was so hot one year when we flew through in December, and we had a little bit of a layover. So we were like, we just got to step outside, because I think we had to catch a train or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were landing in Amsterdam, train to Cologne. So we went out through security, and we had to just go outside just to get air. But no, it was colder. That's all I remember. It was cold and gray.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably in the 30s.
We haven't seen the city, though.
30s or 40s. But
so you guys will have to let us know.
Haven't been.
Hello from Chile.
Oh,
Wishing
nice.
to come back to the USA soon. Oh, that's awesome. We'd love to go to Chile.
We've not yet made it to South America.
No, but I think that's on the short list for sure. Hopefully there are some deals.
Definitely. Yeah, we're keeping an eye out.
Stumbled across your channel when my husband and I were planning our trip to the Florida Keys over a year ago, and now we've watched all of your videos. Love y'all. Such sweet, genuine people.
Oh.
That's so sweet. I'm so glad you found us.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and hope you guys had a great time in the Keys.
Yeah, that's such a cool
That was a fun whirlwind trip for us.
Yeah, we filmed 2 days.
We filmed 2 videos. Is that 2 videos?
Yeah.
2 videos. We were there for a total of
we literally
maybe 3 days.
Landed, started filming, drove down.
We filmed the road trip down, which was all day. Woke up the next day, filmed our 1 day in Key West video. And then the next morning, drove back to the airport.
And then flew home and worked.
In Miami and flew home.
Whirlwind.
So it was a quick one.
It was really great,
So we landed, so we had a little over 48 hours we were there.
That was really fun. Thanks, Ernie, for the barbecue tip. Just added it to my Nashville Google Maps when we're in chat. Not added the images icon, so it's labeled, that's my girl. It really just makes things so much easier when you're looking. So.
And if you need any other Nashville wrecks, let us know. We've got a whole bunch of them. Just our Nashville maps. I need to clean that one up because it's a little bit of a mess right now.
And even our Google, our Nashville travel guide. Is that the one you're talking about? I gotta
clean that one up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still got great recommendations, so definitely check it out. I would love to see Europe, but there's so much to see in the United States. How do you decide where to go? Oh, the U.S. is so diverse, and that's what we loved about doing the 50 states in a year. America, there's so many things that you can see. So we're always struggling to do like both and just see the world, but also see the U.S. because the U.S. is so amazing. Yeah,
I think that for me, the distinction for like U.S. travel, because it's home for us, while there are lots of diversity and cultural diversities within the U.S., they're usually more subtle cultural differences. Yeah. So traveling in the U.S. is like you're sightseeing, you're going to see these things and experience these things. And then when we're traveling outside of the U.S., you have that on top of the cultural experience where it completely pulls you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Where you don't speak the language.
You can't read the
signs sometimes. Maybe you're driving on the other side of the road. There's all of that discomfort that I find exciting and thrilling. I love that being out of my comfort zone. But like you said, the U.S., there's so much to see and do here, but it doesn't give that like push culturally out of your comfort zone as much. Like I said, there's definitely places you can do that in the U.S.
Yeah.
But it's so hard because there's still so much in the U.S. we want to see. Because even though, yes, we went to all 50 states, we saw like a tiny bit of each state. we definitely are aware that we still have a ton in the United States to see. It's just like you said, it's how do you even choose? It's so hard.
That's why if we had somebody to like help with editing, that means we get to travel more. It means less time behind a computer finishing these videos. So if we could get somebody to help, then that means we get to obviously travel more and hopefully even in our own backyard. So hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see.
Joe said, I always wanted to do vlogging, but I don't know if I could handle people staring at me when I walk around. Yeah, it definitely, especially after we're home for a period of time.
Yeah.
Once we get into the vlogging, I don't know, schedule or
because we
being
don't
stared at for a while, you get over it.
Yeah, because we're not filming constantly like people that are like digital nomads where they're traveling all the time, like literally traveling full time. Like we have a home base, so we film once every month. Sometimes we haven't filmed since December at this point. So when we travel next month,
it's going to be a little awkward at the beginning because people are going to be staring. But by the end of the trips, usually we're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah. I will say it was much harder when we had like 100 subscribers and you're walking around with this camera filming yourself and people are like, oh, y'all have a YouTube channel, and you're kind of embarrassed to share your YouTube channel.
I never felt that way. Matt definitely did, and I was like,
I wasn't embarrassed to share it, but it was like a little bit like, oh, y'all YouTube, let me check it out. And it's like, we don't really,
everybody starts
doing
somewhere,
it, but it's kind of a little bit embarrassing.
No, just go out there and do it. Anytime I see somebody filming themselves as a creator now,
I do the same.
No,
yeah.
I know, but we do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, go for it, do your thing. Like, I'm always encouraging it. So,
see right here, Mike and Jake said bourbon helps with seasickness. Just saying. And on our Alaska cruise in the fall, there is a specific like bourbon bar, and there's a humidor cigar lounge.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
Just saying.
Join the Daily Drop Pro with your link. I have a deal to Sweden available.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You being near a major airport, like Nashville's finally getting enough connection.
But you guys having a hub with Delta, please.
You're probably going to end up getting deals.
I'm going to be very annoyed how much you're going to be traveling.
The thing that's helped our deals out of Nashville is having Iceland Air here now. And one of our deals came through with actually British Airways, which was shocking because they're usually not cheap. But having Iceland Air, which is more of a budget airline, it connects us to Europe so much cheaper. So yeah, you being in next to such a major Delta hub, you're probably going to have a ton of great deals come in.
Yeah. Got a couple more questions. What places exceeded your expectations so far in Europe?
What exceeded your expectations?
There's so many. I'm trying to think recently. I mean, Belgium's kind of underrated.
Yeah.
I know we just put that video out, but it helps me after like going
when things
through
are
the
fresher
videos.
on your mind, it's easier to think about. But no, you're 100% correct. I would say Belgium, not Brussels specifically.
Yeah, the country as a
most
whole.
people will tell you Brussels is like the spend a little bit of time there and get out. But like Ghent was one specifically that really exceeded our expectations. Ghent, Belgium.
Yeah.
And then I would say like
Dolomites.
Oh man.
Which we haven't done that video yet, but that exceeded our expectations.
That's one where like, how do we go back and film more content without just filming the same content again? Because the Dolomites are just like that. We already had high expectations of them, but they lived up to, if not exceeded.
Literally speechless.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, that was incredible.
But there's a lot of places. I would say we've only been to Lisbon, Portugal, but Lisbon was one that definitely exceeded expectations as well. I think a lot of them tend to be the ones that are like maybe, at the time when we went to Lisbon, it was just now starting, like Portugal was just now starting to become more of like a mainstream topic of like tourist destination. Yeah. I think it's like those B and C tier cities that end up being the ones that surprise us, because we all hear about the Florence, Italy's, and we love Florence. It's one of our favorite cities, but we all know about that one. We know about Rome. We know London, Paris, Barcelona, all those. But when you find these ones that maybe you've heard the name, but you don't know much about, like Regensburg, Germany, it was like such a quaint little medieval town.
Yeah.
Are you going to spend 3 days there and like just not, and not even be able to accomplish everything because there's so much to do? Probably not. It was quaint. There was just enough to do to keep you busy without feeling overwhelmed.
Totally.
But spending a day there, we really enjoyed it.
Yep.
So little places like that, I think, are the ones that we find ourselves being kind of like surprised with, ones that maybe weren't as much on our radar before. And then you actually go and you're like, oh, this was really cool. The Prosecco country in Italy.
Yeah. Guys, mark our words. At least it'll be on the internet. We can say that we said it. But we think like that area is going to be like the new, not Napa Valley, but kind of, because Prosecco is so cheap over there, and it's really great Prosecco.
Yeah.
And you get to go to these wineries that are like, their tourism is really big for Italians.
Yeah,
it's not a lot of like,
tourism.
there's not a lot of overseas. And I think in the next couple of years, like that's going to blow up because we just drove through it. We didn't even film.
No.
I just wanted to go to Prosecco country. I knew we were driving through from the Dolomites to Venice, and it was really neat. I would love to go back.
Oh yeah, it was
They had
beautiful.
boutique
There's
hotels.
a lot of the places, the wineries were starting to build boutique hotels on property. But I tell you, when we were there, literally we were the only two. One, we were the only two people there even doing the tasting.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes in, an Italian couple came in and started doing a tasting.
And that was it.
And we were in a room like...
That fit probably 150, 200?
At least, yeah. It was a massive room. So
beautiful glass windows.
They're preparing for big tourism, and I don't know when their high season is. I'd imagine summertime.
True.
But I would say if you're going to Venice, like if you already have a trip planned to Venice, try to tack on at least a day trip up to Prosecco country because it's an hour and a half outside of Venice, somewhere in that ballpark. So.
There were a bunch of different wineries, obviously.
Yeah, there's a little
in
valley
that
there, but it's worth a visit. It's pretty incredible up there.
Again, long-winded, both of us.
Yep.
Hey guys, when are you going to make a return trip to Wisconsin? We definitely would love to.
Yeah.
I think there's places in the book.
There's a lot up there that we haven't done. We'd love to do that.
Really want to drive the coast, Northern Cal to Seattle. Do you prefer East or West Coast drive? Honestly, both. Like, they're so different.
Completely different.
Like, I remember when we first finished the 50 states in a year, people would be like, well, what's your favorite state? And it's like, there's so many beautiful states for different reasons. We also got to see all of the 50 states in different seasons.
Yeah.
So even going back to, like, the Northeast, maybe not in fall, like, just in the summer, or go to the Cape.
Yeah. But then, when you think of, like, a coastal drive, like, even the coasts themselves have such varying scenery. Like talking about a New England coast, East Coast coastal drive, that's completely different than even a Florida or a North Carolina. So very different. But then,
I would do both.
Then the West Coast has always been intriguing to me because I grew up on the East Coast. So all of that felt more, not all of it. New England's a very different thing than the rest, but like the Virginia's down pretty much. Like those all looked like the same to me. Like that's what I grew up with.
And they also don't have like the best driving coast, I don't think.
Yeah, not like you have A1A.
But A1A would be really cool in Florida.
But yeah, I think both are incredible. I'd love to do that drive as well though.
So not anymore. As of January, we're full-time in this.
Yep.
So exciting. We get to high five again.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had jobs before, and now 5 years in, we're full-time with Adventures of Man.
Yeah, so yeah,
Crazy.
For the first 5 years, we had other jobs. Given it started out with Adventures of Matt and Nat being a side hustle that made no money but took up all of our extra time. And we had these other jobs that were taking up full-time hours as well. And that slowly shifted where the time we were devoting to those other jobs, it went from putting nearly full-time hours into those jobs way down to where we were like putting minimal hours into those jobs. And then we finally stepped out of it. It wasn't like a hard cut, like we went from still working full-time hours to cutting it off. We kind of weaned ourselves off of the other jobs, I would say.
That's a great way to describe it. I'm late to the game, but we could do a meetup here in Arizona for spring training.
That'd be fun.
Oh, see? Guys, I'm excited for these presentations for Patreon.
That'd be a great trip as well. Because I know we have some more West Coast Patreon members that have said they haven't been able to come to Patreon meetups because
they're all on the
it's
East
just
Coast.
a big commitment to travel. I mean, you guys did it. You know what it is. It's a big commitment to travel to the other side of the country. Whereas if we did something on the other coast, we might be able to get some of bring some of our West Coast fam into the
Yeah, I think
the
that's a great
meetups, yeah.
idea. That's a see, perfect. Y'all should check out Bratislava, Slovakia. What a gem! That's on our list.
That was one. Some of our
group trip people
groups,
were going to
some
do.
people that went on our group trip in Christmas were gonna go do Bratislava.
Yeah, and it looked incredible.
And they ended up not doing it, I think, but it looks like a really cool spot.
Yep. Oh, look, group trip to Dolomites.
That'd be a good one.
It really would.
Yeah, the question is, do you do a hike?
Do you guys want a hiking? That'd be the
hut
only way to do
Dolomites.
it.
I mean, that is a great way to do it, but that's a commitment for people.
Do we all sleep in the same room? How does that work?
I have no idea.
Is it like hostel style? I haven't looked into it. Belgium was not on my travel list until I saw your latest video. It looks wonderful. It really is. That's the great thing about the book is there are places in it where you're like, I don't know. We'd been to Belgium before, and I already knew that we were going to like it. But that's something that's really cool is you get to see some of the places.
Yeah.
Even in the U.S., like so many of the things that we did in the 50 states in a year were in the book. That's why I was like, oh, I can trust her opinion. Iowa State Fair's in there, then yeah. The butter cow? Absolutely. Wife and I are going to Bruges, Belgium as one of our stops on the Norway cruise in May. Really enjoyed your Belgian content. I love that.
Bruges is beautiful. It is just such a storybook, romantic.
It really is.
Quaint little city. So that y'all are gonna enjoy it.
Oh.
Hopefully, one of my quarterly birthday year trips. We've have on one of our YouTube algorithms. We have a couple different YouTubes. I think our Adventures in Matt and Nat one is like all Jordan and Turkey stuff right now.
Yeah.
But we have another one, and we've started having some of the hut to hut Dolomites trips pop up, and we've watched a couple of them, and it's like maybe a hut to hut thing would be cool to do.
I think it would. Did Prague at Christmas last year, and it definitely took my breath away. That medieval town took me by surprise. It was an afterthought stop. Yeah. We did Prague.
Prague is beautiful.
With our Christmas market group trip. We want to go back.
Yeah, we want to go back
by ourselves
during this
fall.
Yeah, during probably fall or spring or something, because we being there for Christmas markets was one thing. You're mostly focusing on the markets, and you don't. We did a little bit of city tour stuff, but I want to go back where we can just tour the city.
Yeah. Have you or would you consider a long ship river cruise in Europe? That would be a fun group trip.
Love that.
Absolutely, yeah. What do you mean long ship river cruise?
I think
like 14 days. Is that long, or is like 7 days?
I think long ship is the ship, like it's long ship, like a boutique, like a maybe. I could be wrong.
No, I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, that's high on the list. I don't know how to manage it as a group trip. It's something we've talked about. I know you can charter essentially entire ships, but you have to be able to sell 80% of the rooms, which is a lot,
like 100 people.
Yeah, and they're not cheap, so I don't know that we would be able to sell that enough rooms to like do, because then once you charter the ship, you kind of control the itinerary.
Yeah,
quite a bit more. You have much more say in like, hey, we actually want to stay here, and you get to customize it on the front end before you leave. But yeah, we would love to do a trip like that.
Yeah. Oh, this one too. David and Kara said the lake and villages outside of Salzburg on Chris's market trip far exceeded expectations. The Wolfgang See, right?
Wolfgang See, yeah.
Wolfgang See.
That's a
so true.
The perfect example of what we were just saying is that those
Thank
cities, towns, villages that you didn't really even have on your radar.
Like none of us on our group trip really expected much from this day. It was just like we're going to go here on a boat and it's going to be fun and we'll visit Christmas markets. And every single person was blown away. Like, it was incredible.
We all saw the itinerary and saw Munich, Salzburg, Vienna. We were like, oh, cool. Those are all going to be great.
And this ended up being a highlight for everyone.
That day ended up, it was really cool. So, perfect example of that.
Yeah, Beth said agreed. So incredible. Somehow missed you have Patreon, so of course had to join. Well, welcome. We're excited. Yeah, our Patreon community is so amazing.
They're from Greenville.
So hey, you know where Possum Kingdom is? That's where he's from.
Well, thanks for being a part of Patreon.
Yeah, we're excited. We really considered driving the Pacific Coast Highway south after the cruise in September. That is a great time to do it.
Beautiful time to do it.
Yeah, we wanted to do it a couple years ago, but then they had the landslide.
They had a landslide. You can still drive most of it. You have to detour around.
Is it still that way, or is it open?
I think it's not open yet. I think it's supposed to open either this spring, so it's supposed to be back open by this fall. Of course, you never know with road construction and stuff, but you can still drive the whole thing. You just have to detour inland around somewhere south of Big Sur is where they had that landslide, and it washed the road out. But yeah, that would be a really cool trip.
That's a great idea. If I ever win the lottery, I want to go to every MLB stadium game. That would be so cool. We have some friends that are doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's so neat. The refugios are mostly dorm style from my research, but some do have a few single rooms. Yeah, so we'd be bunking together.
Bunking up together. It'd be an interesting group trip. We'd get a lot closer to everybody.
That would be fascinating. I haven't hostiled in a while. I'm down for hiking. I love hiking. Most of my trips are mostly that.
I love that.
You guys would probably see another side of me hiking and being like outdoorsy. It'd probably be a lot more complaining. So let me make a video about it first and see if you like that side of me before.
Yeah, you might not sell our group trip if we did that.
Well, I want to know what they're getting into. I'm not gonna be able to fake it.
That's funny. What did I say? Going on my 3rd Avalon River cruise.
Oh, neat. Okay. Cool. So you enjoy it? Okay. Natalie, I need an unboxing of your makeup bag. Once you showed it and it was big, just curious. My toiletries and my makeup are massive. And I still get to fit it all in a carry-on.
I don't know how she fits anything else in her bag sometimes when she shows me the size of her toiletry. And if, to be honest, if she would, like, that's one place in her packing that if she would get down to, like, not just in case items, like pack things she actually uses regularly, that'd be much smaller probably.
Oh, for sure. But you always need just in case stuff. No, you do. I'm going to remember that.
Depends on the just in case stuff.
Well, I agree with that. Yeah. But once you need something and I have it, I'm going to say, did you pack up? No, but I will definitely a packing video is definitely high on a list, and I know a lot of people have been curious about it, so I'll definitely do one of those.
It's just let's.
I bet we could get 100 people.
If we could get 100 people, that would be amazing.
That really would. That would be mind blowing.
Because I think most of the ships are about 40 to 50 rooms, or are they more? No, they're about 100 rooms, aren't they?
No, then that would be 200 people.
Oh, is it 100 people?
I think it's like 40 to 50 rooms. I think you're right, but it probably depends on the ship.
Yeah, true.
I now have an entire bucket list of just Christmas markets thanks to you guys and Karen. Yeah.
There's a lot of great Christmas markets to see.
What's so funny is they've just been popping off probably in the past like 10 years. So more of them are coming out and then they're just getting better.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Some of them are getting so overcrowded too because of that.
Yes, that's accurate.
That's the other side of it.
You guys, I am loving this chat, keeping me entertained while I procrastinate at work. I really need to get to the Christmas markets. Being in Australia, I wanted a white Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love that. Well,
we met.
Hello, I'm glad you're at work. We won't tell anyone.
We met some Australians in Salzburg.
We did, and they were saying the same thing. They wanted a white cold Christmas.
They wanted a cold Christmas, so they'd come to Austria, not Australia.
Yeah.
I think they were doing Germany some too.
They were.
But they were loving it. Just having that cold
it was
Christmas.
So fun getting to talk to them, and I never thought of that before, but that's so true.
Yep.
Okay, fully open now.
I could have sworn Natalie had a nose ring when I first started watching videos. Did you take it out?
No, I've never had my nose pierced.
Nope, never had a nose ring.
I did have only one hole for earrings when I first started.
That has to be what you imagined.
I was just saying the only piercings that I've gotten. Okay.
But no, never had a nose ring.
Matt did the third hole. If you guys didn't know, if you follow us on Instagram for a long period of time, Matt did this third hole.
Yep.
And you did nieces,
nephews,
and
sisters,
sister-in-laws.
sister-in-laws.
Last Christmas.
I did everybody's.
And the Mall of America was number 2 on the video. All right, we're probably going to answer just a couple more, right?
Yeah, because we're coming up on 3 hours.
Yeah,
so.
that's so great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Thoughts on Switzerland taking Brianna Express to Triano, Italy, then trains to Milan and Rome in late March.
So we haven't done any of them in Switzerland, but we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah,
And then Rome in late March, early April. I think that's a great time to go for Rome. When we were in Rome, it was so hot.
Yeah, we were there in October.
Yeah. So I would go early May or early April.
I'd say April would be a great time to do all those. Switzerland, obviously, that's going to be early. You know, you're going to be, depending on where you're going in Switzerland. I don't know where those locations are. It'll be beautiful. It'll still have snow, a lot of snow probably on the ground, depending on the season. But yeah, I would say that would be a great time to actually visit.
Watching your Cliffs of Moher video in the background while watching this live. I love that. That's so fun. We use Lux Rally Travel for our cruise. They are great deal for a balcony with 100 on board credit and 50. That's awesome. We loved working with Lux Rally, so I'm so happy you're having a good experience with them.
Lux Rally, I appreciate you letting us know that because
I need to do a little.
Yeah, because they really did. They were able to get us onboard credits, like you're saying, and were able to hook us up with extra stuff.
And the knowledge that they gave us, because that was one of our first cruises with Norwegian. We didn't know how it was going to go. Obviously, our first Alaska, so they were really, really sweet.
Yeah, I need to put. I probably should put a link for them down in the description. So if anybody on here is watching and does, want to book not just cruises, but they specialize in cruises and that kind of stuff. But they do all inclusive. They do all kinds of. They booked a lot of our friends' honeymoon actually, which was a land tour through Italy, and France, and different places in Europe.
The best part about them is they are on it 24/7.
Yes,
I don't know how they sleep at all, but if you want to book something right now, you have questions right now, they're going to answer you. It's incredible. It's kind of like working with a finance bro.
Yeah.
They're just always on it. They're always on their phone. It's like Wall Street. They're just on it. It's pretty incredible to see. I was like, did they ever sleep? They just keep answering all of our emails.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It was almost overwhelming how fast they answer.
What's the name of the website y'all use to purchase wool clothing? You just posted it in one of your recent videos. Matt's going to put that in the description.
I'll put that
Unbound Merino. Honestly, so amazing. I tested out wearing that shirt for quite a bit before I had to wash it, and it really works. I love wearing merino wool, and Unbound Merino was really great. I love the timeless look, and I also loved how well they lasted. Yeah,
they do hold up, like they say. As far as not needing washing as often as you would normally think.
Yeah, when you pay money for something like that, you're paying a lot more money, so you want it to last, and we've had no issues. So
I'll find that link real quick for you.
Yeah, Matt's going to put it in for you.
And again, let's see here. I'm trying to think where I grabbed that link at. Okay.
I suggest you guys do a trip to the Azores. Oh my gosh, absolutely. We have really close friends that specifically do Azores content creation.
Yeah, they are experts on the Azores.
Yeah, they really are. And so they've been telling us that forever. So we're just looking for a really great deal. When a flight comes in, you better believe we're going to be booking it because it looks absolutely incredible.
Let's see, Unbound Merino. Let me drop that.
Okay, Matt's going to drop that. Austin Abbey Adventures. Oh, cute. I love your profile picture. You guys are awesome. My wife and I watch your videos all the time. We want to join your next group trip. We would love that. And speaking of group trips, so for 2026 we're sold out, which is so crazy. But we are planning 2027 group trips. So we have a survey down in the description. It'll take 5 to 10 minutes. And it's just where you guys want to go. So if you want to travel with us, please fill it out because we're going to be making a decision later this week of what's the destination. So we would love to hear from you guys. We want to collect as much data as possible, like what your budget is, when you want to go, where you want to go. And if you could probably do your top priorities for 2027 and 2028. But yeah, and then we have a list of bucket list stuff, but please fill it out if you want to travel with us because I'm so excited to plan these and we would love to travel with you guys. Group trips have become
we've been a little, sorry, I'm distracted here doing,
Matt's putting links down in the description.
I've got Unbound in there now. Let's see.
And you have Lux Rally in there?
Yes, I put Lux Rally.
So
Unbound.
both of those are in there.
They're all in there now. But we've been kind of surprised with some of the initial results off of the destinations off of the survey. So it's kind of
changing the
changing
way
the way
we're
we're looking at potential 2027 group trips.
Yeah,
So
but we want to go where you guys want to go, so
Yep.
let us know. And we would love to have you guys. The groups are amazing. Auckland could be a good trip. Oh, don't even get me started. That sounds amazing. So sold. Did you put that in the
Put it in the
survey,
survey.
Richard? It's coming up on 1 a.m. in England. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and joining. So we
Yes, thank
appreciate you.
We're going to be
Sweet
getting off
dreams.
soon too,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
won't have any FOMO or missing out on anything. So
Mandy,
I appreciate that.
we've been on a calorie deficit and working out. So thank you.
We've been trying
We've been trying to be healthy.
after a full month, pretty much, of December of being fueled with glühwein and
Yeah.
Lebkuchen and junk food.
Yep.
January hit, and it was time to make a change.
Yep.
I turned 40 in April, and if you
We just want to be as healthy as possible.
If you are a part of our email list where we send out weekly updates, I've been calling it our journey to be the best version of ourselves before I turn 40.
It'll probably continue after he turns
It will.
40, but still,
It will,
it's
but-
getting a jump start
But
on
that
it.
kind of initiative, the initial thing was like, all right, that was our first kind of checkpoint, I guess.
Yeah. So Mandy, thank you
we
very much.
appreciate
You
that.
just made my whole evening. Yeah, that's so sweet. Okay, sounds like you need to add another 2026 group trip. I know, right?
If we had time,
If we had time, and also, I mean, it's just like kind of last minute for people to like save up and go. So that's
Yeah.
why we're trying to plan 2027. We'll probably do a spring, a fall, or maybe summer,
yeah,
and then winter.
probably three a year is kind of where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Max would be 5. This year we're kind of looking at the mission trip in Africa.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a group trip, we're not hosting it, we're just a part of it. It is still an opportunity for you to travel with us
Yeah.
in a very different way than we do anything else. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like we're looking at that as another opportunity to get this community together.
Yeah, and if you're interested or if you're just now joining, we put details in the description. It's Mission Discovery, and we're going to be going to Africa in July. So
Yep.
if you guys want to travel with us then.
Yeah.
Richard said, yes, I did. Okay.
Perfect.
I was just checking. All right. Well, we've been on here like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. I mean, we may as well wait 40 seconds now to let it hit 3 hours, but we will drag this goodbye out for another 38 seconds.
Well, we can do
or
that. We're
whatever
long-winded
at. Is
anyways.
it 30? Somewhere in that ballpark.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I can't believe we've been on for 3 hours. I think this is the longest live stream we've ever done.
I think it is.
And we just thank you guys so much. We hope you have a wonderful month. We
Yeah.
appreciate you being here, for watching, for commenting, for sharing,
And for
all of the things.
Anything we've talked about in this video, I've tried to remember to link everything down in the description. Everything from our Patreon page if you want to support us more.
Yeah.
Also, you can hit the thumbs up button if you're watching and enjoyed this video or this live stream. Everything links down below.
And we talked
Really-
about a lot. You can rewatch it.
Yeah, we really appreciate you joining us. But it has now officially been 3 hours,
Yeah.
marking our longest live stream to date, I think.
And also, sign up
Well,
for our email
also-
list. I told you I was long-winded.
We both are.
If you want to do email list, you'll know more about like what happens behind the scenes. Matt literally sends one out every week. And we try to do Instagram stories every day. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, come on over.
The email list is also a sure way to stay up to date because
Yeah.
Instagram doesn't always show you our content, even if you follow us.
Accurate.
So if you want to actually see when group trips get announced or whatever it may be, when new videos go live,
Yep.
the email update is the place to be. So you can head to our website and do that.
And when you get the email update, hit that star, mark it as important. So
Yeah.
Google or whatever service you use knows that you actually like getting them.
Yep.
So I think that's it.
I think that's it.
We love you guys.
3 hours and 1 minute. We're overachievers, guys. Love you guys.
All right,
Y'all
love
have
you
a
guys.
wonderful week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.